I'm good. Whatever.
Anyone
Okay.
who religiously watches this.
Yeah, right. They're like, something's different.
What is going on?
Who is this?
The mythical 7th player.
So the party was dumb and mentioned this evil guy's name 3 times, which ended up killing those random folks who were gallivanting around the world dressed up like the dime store version of themselves, which led to a fight with some really grotesque looking creatures. But once that shit was dealt with, they finally headed into Clovecross, but not before sending Addie, Cole, and Flower ahead to scout out if there was a bounty on their heads. Addie and Cole spoke to the person posted up at the bounty hub, nearly got us under a watch list, and then sent a message back to the rest of the crew to signal it was safe. Will the party find what they're looking for? Will Flower's sister truly be in Clovecross, or will a series of unfortunate events prevent them from completing their goals? Let's hope we don't talk ourselves into trouble in this episode of Ophisterra.
Are in the city, and where we left off, the 2 people in the city had sent an animal messenger to the party with the instruction to meet them in front of the big mansion, and I quote, "Enter in pairs, proceed with confidence, 1 hour between, bounty not active, dropped if no one like us does anything criminal, meet by mansion." That rat will take approximately 30 minutes to get to the party outside of town. In the meantime, Cole and Ataraxia wait by a very large, extravagant, almost entirely created in granite and marble mansion. It is very gaudy, it is very nice, and it has a large, colorful banner on the front. Very ostentatiously drawn and written in very creative handwriting, labeling it as Magistrate Miles's Magnificent Mansion. While they wait, the rat does eventually appear between the 4 people remaining outside of the city. The 4 people remaining outside of the city, what pair of 2 is going in first?
Does not matter to me.
It doesn't matter to me either. What were the pairs that we said what were?
The only thing you guys said before was that you think it'd be suspicious if 2 tieflings walked in at the same time, so that it wouldn't be Sai and Onyx.
Okay, so then it's
Right.
either Sai and Brontes.
I mean, if you want to go with me, I don't care. that's
Actually,
fine.
sorry, retract that. I think
don't
one of the heavy hitters should go with one of us. Like we should split the heavy. Like if we do get into
Probably.
trouble.
So I think
They squeeze.
the only other option is if we split it so that the 2 of you go together and Calyx and I go together and pose as like guards-ish, but
I just meant that I think it would be good that we split up half and half. Like
One strong
No,
person.
I'm
hitter
not
goes to
arguing.
the spellcaster.
I'm not arguing. I was just giving another option.
I know, but you just repeated something that I said.
The rat stares at you, confused.
Anyway.
Gonna say, are we
So yeah,
arguing
I would
over
go
this
with Bronte
stupid?
then if that's the only
Rock,
way we
paper,
want to do this.
scissors. Who do you want?
I don't care.
No, it does.
I'll go with Onyx.
I was
Okay,
gonna say,
then-
Sai, we just said the 2 tieflings shouldn't.
Oh
go
yeah,
together.
we can't go together. So I'll go with Calyx.
Okay, so then Sai and Calyx are going first, and then an hour later the last 2 will show up, or Onyx and Brontes are going first, and then an hour later the other 2
Does
will show
not
up.
matter to me.
I'd rather stay outside the city.
Fair enough.
First.
Okay, so Sai and Calyx.
Calyx just took the dog out. So
Then you are piloting Calyx. You walk up to the
got
city.
it. We have walked up to the city.
You see everything that I described last time. There is guards and a propped open gate, a lot of merchants going in and out, and it matches the description that the rat described. Do you enter the city with confidence?
Yes.
You enter the city. No one cares or says anything. They all appear significantly more entranced in everything else they're doing, like drinking and playing cards on the job.
Got it. Do I immediately recognize, like... I don't even know what I was gonna ask. Like, would I feel or be able to, like, know which direction to go in to find someone to lead us to our meeting point? Sorry, that was such a convoluted way to ask that question. Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
Under the impression the meeting point is very obvious and right in the middle of town.
Yeah,
Like,
not
yeah.
for you. Not for you. I meant for Fang. And
Oh, for that? No, for that.
Oh.
Yeah, for that you would need
like if
to.
I see
you
anything
need to
seedy right off
associate.
the bat.
I mean, there are people around who are seedy. You would just need to initiate conversation with like someone who appears to be dealing in illicit substances or something like that, and you would basically just say, I approach them and I do a little bit of schmoozing, and then you go from there.
Okay.
Because I don't believe there's, in your backstory, it does not say, like, in that backstory choice, there is no role associated with it. You just have to go out of your way to do it. It's not like you're rolling charisma and you might fail. You'll always succeed. It just takes time.
We'll head in the direction of the mansion. At least
You enter the city, and it is a very, very large city. They described the mansion. You do not know how many mansions are in there. After a while of walking up and down the main streets, you do eventually see a large mansion that you assume to match the description in the center of town.
I'd head in that direction.
Addie and Cole, are you guys just like standing out front loitering, or are you like at a nearby shop, or are you standing in the middle of the road? Like, where are you guys? Are you visible?
I feel like if there's...
we didn't really talk about it because we ended last time, but I would probably be standing like kind of on the porch, but try to like stealth as far as like blending in, but kind of in front of it so I can pick them out if I see them walking past us.
I mean, is there a way to like window shop or like just kind of like walk in the general vicinity and keep looking at, just to look less sketchy than
I mean, you're
standing there?
If you remember, this main road is basically full of pop-up shops. So it's people who just rolled out blankets and is just like randomly selling things on the side of the road, or like small wooden carts with wheels that you can roll up and just start selling things. The mansion itself also looks like it can be entered. It appears to be some kind of business, with like not a lot of windows, but it appears like the door has some sort of signage on it. But yeah, it's not like it's this. There's tons of stuff to do on the street. It's just how are you making yourself hard to find? If so, Sai is going to have to roll to find you.
I'm not particularly hard to find. I'm just gonna be walking, or like looking at some of like the pop-up like tent shops like in the general vicinity with flour.
Then I will say, Sai,
Okay.
after a moderate amount of time, let's say 20 to 25 minutes of walking around the thoroughfare of the city, in the general area in front of this large mansion, you do eventually see Ataraxia in her disguise, which you did see her change her clothes. So you know that she's now wearing that, like, what is it, like a black and white, almost like robe type thing with the thing you bought in the previous city.
Okay.
You see her window shopping.
I guess I'll sidle up beside her to like window shop also. And then point to whatever is in front of her and say that looks pretty. I don't know what she's looking at.
I don't know what I'm looking at either.
It's like a broom. It's a broom, but it's got like 2 broom heads.
Oh, I really like that broom. You know what? That is like the prettiest broom I've ever seen in my entire life.
That is a really nice broom. It's too bad we have no use for it.
I mean, if we could enchant it to fly, I mean, like that's a thing that could happen. No?
Sure.
Probably.
Mechanically, yes, Brontes could enchant a broom of flying. It would take a minute, like several months, but he could do it.
So we good? I mean, I like this broom, you like this broom. It seems like we should be friends.
Agreed. We're best friends immediately.
Fantastic.
Yep.
The merchant is like surprised at how such a fast friendship can be developed over a modified cleaning utensil, but he doesn't say anything and hopes that you purchase it.
How much for this broom?
Like 5 silver.
I have that, right?
Yeah. Well, no, you have no. You gave all your money to Calyx, so you have
Oh yeah,
nothing.
Calyx. Hey Calyx, can I have 5 silver?
I have 5 silver. It's fine.
Oh, Besties forever. Besties for life. Look at this.
You can
You,
add.
sir, your fantastic broom making has made a significant change in our lives. Besties, you know, like you should keep doing what you're doing. You're doing right. This is
Ataraxia,
perfect.
you can add double-decker broom to your inventory. It's just a broom, but it sweeps twice as fast as a normal broom.
Yeah.
Could just get a wide broom.
Yeah.
It's just a push
Imagine,
broom.
imagine,
It's just a fucking push
no,
broom.
imagine a push
with a hole
broom.
in the middle, so it's even worse.
No,
That's
imagine, yeah,
even
no,
worse.
imagine a push broom, right? But instead of being a push broom, like imagine a regular sweeping broom, but someone put like a Y at the end, so it's two angled regular brooms, so it's even worse than a regular broom.
Oh my god.
Like you can only angle it to be on one or the other. It doesn't work at the same time if you sweep the middle.
That
You are
definitely
so
needs
very
to
welcome
be
for this
adjusted.
purchase.
Oh, thank you so much,
guy's thinking you
gotta
stranger.
get a
What is your name, by the way? I didn't even get your
My life
name.
has changed. My name is Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Like Miley?
What is your name?
Sorry, I was yelling at the dog. My name is Heel. It's very nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I'm glad we have this broom now.
Yeah, let's we should
And-
go, we
and
should
I
go test it out. You
I
want to come with?
point at the stall person. I'm like, and what is your name, sir, so I can commemorate this day?
I'm so glad you asked. And you watch as he disappears in a cloud of smoke. He's gone. All his wares are
What
gone.
the-
Everything's gone. You no longer exist. There was never a broom. There was never a person.
What?
The broom still exists though.
Can I
There's a
inspect
cloud
the
of
broom?
It's a broom. Your passive insight is
Okay.
enough to realize that it is a mundane broom, that someone has snapped the head off of one broom and has just glued it onto the head of another broom to make two brooms on one stick.
Beautiful.
My favorite
He
fucking
Really
broom
just
ever.
dipped.
It's gonna come with
like,
placeholder.
I don't want to do this.
You can
Okay,
fly.
well,
Who flies?
Pretty sure technically.
now what?
We should well, since I don't think it matters what we say at this point, because he's fucking gone. I'm pretty sure that our other friend is over there, and I'm gonna like nod my head towards the mansion.
Can I look for Cole? Can I see him from where I am?
If Cole is not actively stealthing, then yes, you can see him.
Are you actually stealthing, Cole?
No, I'm just kind of like staying a little more closer to the mansion so I can pick you guys out if you ever walk across. But
Okay.
I want to keep an eye on everything.
You see Cole acting all cool by the side of the mansion.
Yeah, I got a cigarette and a leather
Can I-
jacket.
Can I stealth up beside him and draw a mustache on him?
Fucking sure, man. Stealth
Yes!
check.
Please, stealth gods.
Stealth,
Please,
stealth
if I
versus
ever ask for
stealth
one thing.
versus Cole's passive perception.
Aren't we trying to blend in?
You were. Hey, Cole, is your passive perception above a 9?
It has to be.
Doubled. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Good.
see her. You see her from like a mile away. You're like, that's Sai. Yep, she thinks I can't see her. Well, she's pulling out. She's pulling out a
Oh,
fucking
my
paintbrush.
passive. Wait.
No.
You had to level up
Oh shit.
for the other campaign, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, passive's 12. Just
Got it.
Still,
Still
higher than 9.
But
Yes, it
I
was an
think
18
I'm,
the other night.
Definitely
I'm
not
so
double though.
hidden, right?
Well,
I
the other
think I'm
night when-
so hidden.
You think you're so hidden. He could totally see you though. You don't know
I'm
that.
sneaking. I'm sneaking. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him. He's gonna not know what hit him.
Cole, you see her
Okay, does
walk
she
up.
still have her bag on her?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, she's trying to sneak up on me. Sorry, this is the only thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Mage Hand and go try to steal all the jerky out of her bag.
I think I don't have any more.
No, she put all the jerky she had left in Bronte's infinite-sized bag.
No, it's gone forever.
Why is it gone?
Because it has a limit, doesn't it?
What has a limit?
Oh, I thought that the bag had a limit. I thought.
Well, it does have it does have a limit. It has a
It's got a
size
weight
limit.
limit.
It has a weight and a size
Oh.
limit, but a bunch of handfuls of jerky is not enough to
Thank
outweigh.
you for reminding me
that
that I
bag.
hid all my jerky in that bag because.
That would have been a
I-
travesty.
you
When
know,
you reached in for jerky, and Ophis goes, "You got no jerky."
Yeah. Yeah, you did steal that jerky from the king of the empire, so you better savor.
Oh my god, I forgot I did that. Whoops.
We didn't.
Your mage hand,
Are there
your
any-
mage
are there-
hand pats
are
around and finds no jerky.
So sad.
All right.
Are there snack stalls lining the street?
Oh, like so many.
Oh my god, can I please? I need a snack. Give me
You
a snack.
you can go up to any stall. They sell all kinds of street food except funnel cake because I'm not a hack.
Okay, I go up. I would drag Kayla.
What? Wait. Hold up. What the fuck is wrong with funnel cake?
No, it's just every time any DM in a show says there's food stalls, the first one they always describe is churros or funnel cake, and I'm not a hack, so funnel cake doesn't exist in this world.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful. I
There's
drag.
nothing wrong with it.
No,
in
no
real
offense
life,
to
just
other
clarify.
DMs out there.
What
I
about
drag
fried
Calyx
dough?
with me after I fail my mission in drawing a mustache, and I'm like, "Can you please buy me a snack with the money I gave you?"
Before she wanders away from me, I'm going to tell you, I didn't think we were going to scream our names like when you screamed for Calyx before. I could hear you from across the alley.
But-
want to be a little more discreet, don't we?
Yeah, I know.
There's so many people on this street. Who even heard it?
Sai's now pouting. Like
Wink,
a
wink,
child.
nudge, nudge.
Writes down names of everyone who heard it.
That implies you have names for everybody who heard it.
I do.
We'll make them up
I
on the
want a
spot.
snack. I walk up to a stall. I need something.
You find a dragon jerky stall.
I
It is.
go to that
It appears to be.
stall.
It appears to be large skewers of meat, like giant, large skewers of meat that they're shaving off into these kind of like bread roll sandwiches.
Sai's mouth is like visibly watering.
It is one cop. Well, hold on. This is street food, so it's wildly overpriced. It is 2 silver per sandwich.
2 silver.
Can I?
It's street
haggle
food.
the
It's
price
wildly
down?
overpriced and not worth it.
Can I haggle the price down?
Charisma, persuasion check.
Okay. I'm thinking of words. Give me a second.
She doesn't say anything. She just goes, please, 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 please.
Yeah, please.
I have 1 silver and 5 copper. Please.
Whose lost child is this?
Please, sir, please.
Hunter.
Okay, I roll now. I'm a starving child, please. What am I rolling?
Is this what you
Persuasion.
used to
Screw up.
do? Small child.
Yes.
Did this ever
This
work?
is exactly what Sai used to do as a kid, begging for food on the street. Where's my persuasion? Okay.
Hey, it doesn't work. They're like, it's 2 silver. Ask your dad for money. Looks at large orc standing behind you, assuming
literally
he's
what
your
I'm doing,
father.
I could sweep in front of your cart.
Father help.
Double as fast.
Father help. Father
If
help.
if I make it look
No.
better for you, can I have it for free?
I pull out a little embroidered bag that says size money on it, and I pull out 2 silver and I put it in her hand.
Okay.
I embroidered it myself. I look at the stall guy dead in the eyes. I
Caleb.
made this.
Calyx, please mark off 2 silver from Sai's money. Sai, you have enough gold, and you are handed a dragon jerky sandwich. It tastes like a regular dried meat sandwich, but it's from a food stall, so somehow it tastes better.
Sai is like
Oh.
the happiest she's ever been on this entire trip. Like she looks like the sun. Like she's smiling so big, and she's munching away.
Meanwhile, alone an hour away from the city, there's just 2 dudes sitting in a field. Has it been an hour yet? I don't know. I don't have a watch. Maybe they'll send another rat. Just that's the conversation. But no,
Can I, how many members of our party do we have? Wait, shit.
5.
Let me do a quick count.
You have 5.
4.
5.
Wow.
The kid is with you.
Barely a kid.
But I will say, it takes like 20 to 25 minutes to even walk to the city from where you guys are outside the city. And then it took like another 25 minutes to find them in front of the mansion. So it had been just about an hour. So we can say that. So long as they don't...
my.
What happened?
He might be paralyzed.
Every session.
He sneezed so hard, elbowed his laptop, almost put a hole through his keyboard, and then whiplashed himself in the face, I think, with his fist.
You are
Almost.
something special. Anyway,
Could I
How
just
do you even manage to?
before we continue on, could I just get another 4 sandwiches? I'm just gonna buy everybody a sandwich.
since you bought 4, he'll give it to you for 7 silver instead of 8.
Do that much damage with a sneeze.
And then I will say,
My ankle
if
hurts.
Onyx and Brontes want to start making their way towards the city, they can do so.
That was great.
And I'm gonna
Brontes-
bring back a sandwich for Cole, Addie, Flower, and myself.
Brontes, do we need to bring this rat thing back to Ataraxia?
She did not specify.
Wait, so I walk back and I give a sandwich to Flower, Ataraxia, and I'm like, wait a second, Ataraxia, do you eat meat?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I hand the sandwich over, and then I go, Cole, nice mustache, and I hand him one sandwich.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have one anymore.
No, she
Nice.
failed. She failed the sell. She failed.
No, I know, I'm messing with
Oh,
him.
I see. He's doing a funny.
I don't think
Nice
of this
words,
man,
Magic Man.
But
Make
can
funny
I
words.
roll like? Can I make sure the food looks like it's not rotten and spoiled?
Oh yeah, investigation check.
Don't trust street food in real life, and I won't do it.
That's
here.
a smart way to live. Hey,
Shit.
it looks amazing.
We're rolling like
Great.
shit
I'm
today,
down the
guys.
hatch.
On the hatch.
It
Y'all,
appears
tonight we're gonna go to camp out, and you're gonna go, hey,
con saves all of you
yeah.
against shitting your pants.
Shit your pants, everyone dies.
Yeah, you all get Giardia.
Can I make like
Or
a
it's gonna
general?
come back to later. It's gonna be a parasite that affects us in like 2
Yeah.
weeks from now.
It's all the street food's full of star scourge parasites. I knew you would do this.
I would
Can
shoot
I, for
myself.
serious? Can I make a general
see them?
sweep of the market or like the stalls and stuff? Because where there's things like this, there are definitely shady people hanging around,
Can't you
and
do
kind of
double
like
sweep?
suss out.
Oh,
if I can.
you instantly find elements of that life. You are unaware whether or not they will talk to you if you show up with like 5 people, but you
Yeah,
you
I'm
definitely
gonna-
identify them.
I'm gonna look at Calyx and Cole and let them know that I'm going to slip away for a second, to go ask around.
Do you want to take Cole with you?
Cole's gonna fall from a. I'll stay at a far distance, stealth, and I'll kind of paying attention though.
Okay, roll a stealth check
Oh boy!
to blend into the crowd. That's pretty
Thank
good.
God.
It's kind of his shtick.
He's invisible.
My job, baby.
Joke's on you.
Good shit.
Joke's on you. Every drug dealer has true sight. So
Joke's on me. I'm gonna be hiding and all of a sudden fart and get my location
Yeah.
away from the bad food.
but yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You
Got a
kind
star
of
scourge.
you walk down like 5 or 10 like you break enough that you break away from the group and you eventually find like one of the seedier elements of the city. Looks
Yep.
like some kind of drug dealer or some type of gang member of some kind, and you kind of like slink up to him. You know you can't see Cole, but you know he's like a
Yeah.
safe distance away just in case, and you kind of
He's,
saunter.
I'm aware that he's
Yeah,
somewhere.
you're aware that he's somewhere, and you kind of saunter up next to this guy, and very casually you start kind of speaking in this kind of code that you just kind of learned living the life, and he responds in kind to realize that he respects like you're from different cities, but you live the same way of life at least
Yes.
once, because he has no way of knowing that you're doing much more grandiose things than you used to, so he just believes you. And he eventually communicates to you. He's like the general location of all these safe spots and bases in the city. And
it,
so
got it.
as your need for those come up, just ask me where they are and I'll tell you.
Okay, throughout the thing. Cool.
For the whole city, for any gang base, for any gang or any other criminal related thing, you now know the location of.
Beautiful. I like look at the guy and I, give him like the general base.
Head nod, head tilt.
Yeah, head
So-
tilt, and I'm like, good shit.
he like double thumps his chest and throws up a peace sign.
You hold
I
up your double
sigh.
broom.
I leave.
You walk away. As that's happening, I'll say Cole, Kayla, wrong C. Onyx and Brontes.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of people in this party. Onyx and Brontes, you make it to the front gate of the town. Do you enter with confidence?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk through. Just
I'm just gonna go.
go down in.
Oh, what's both of yours passive perceptions?
Yeah.
I have an 11.
14.
Okay, you walk in.
Hey.
Everyone seems to ignore you like they've ignored the others.
I don't like that you asked for their passives.
A 14
Yeah, right?
was not enough.
You did
See,
not
so-
ask anybody else for their passive.
That's irrelevant. Anyway,
It's like somebody might have put a hit out on
Irrelevant my ass.
who's to say? Anyway, you guys make it into the city, and there are several large throughways, as described previously, and you know to meet at the giant mansion. Just like before, it takes you some amount of minutes to walk around the city to eventually find the main thoroughway where that mansion is located, but after about 20-25 minutes, at this point it is around 12:30 in the day, you do arrive in front of a giant mansion where, because they are in a large group, you are able to find your friends. Eating street food, and you notice that no one bought any for you.
Hey, I bought that with knowing we'd have 30 minutes to eat them before they got there.
Fine. They're holding a bunch of wrappers. Because there's no public trash cans in this world. Because it's not that civilized.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah.
I am not going to approach the party immediately because that would be a little suspicious if we're trying to be careful.
Oh yeah, the big guy fucking walking around in armor is suspicious.
At this time period, I feel like that's not really super suspicious.
But it's not, seeing as Calyx did the exact same thing as he is wearing the exact same armor as you. So.
Yeah. It's like. It's not like we're going to fucking Times Square right now.
Yeah,
Yes, that would be a fucking problem.
Yeah, think ancient England. Every now and then, a knight's gonna walk through town. It's not that crazy. Definitely rare, but not that crazy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just.
What are the odds two of them just walked in right now?
What are the odds that one's an orc and the other's a tiefling?
Yeah, the races are something, but hey, it's a homogenous empire by force.
I'm gonna kind of look around, see if there's like a tavern or something nearby. Is there something nearby?
Nearby, no, but you hear whisperings of a place called the Frostworm Rest Tavern in the north of the city. Maybe like 10 to 15 minutes walk north past the mansion.
Sorry, you go. Ophis.
Yes.
Did the shady guy tell me? Did he tell me where where the Fang hideout was, or?
Yes, he did. He told you that it was located in a place in the basement of a place called the Frostworm's Rest Tavern.
That's crazy. Okay, we're going there.
Of course he did.
It's almost like the DM asked these questions before.
Hey, it was always there. It was always there. I just needed to prep the maps.
Well, I didn't. Nobody told me. Okay, whatever.
It's fine. No, that's. I was setting that up as a joke for later when you asked. That's why I didn't say it. I wanted you guys to walk in and spend like an hour trying to find location, and then eventually find it out that it was under you. I just thought that was funny in my head, but it worked out this way.
No, that would have been funny.
I am going to whisper to Brontes and say, I don't know if we should all be meeting up in such a big group in the public like this. This is wide open. Maybe we should just kind of walk past them and tell us to meet us at a tavern. What do you think?
That'd probably be a smart idea.
I feel like us acting this way, this is me above board, us acting this way, raises suspicion.
Is the most suspicious thing.
Yeah,
Hello, best friend, who we bought a broom together. I've never met you before, by the way. Hey, my name's Cy. Hey, anyway, do you want to be best friends with this other guy who I'm friends with?
Cyrus, by the way.
I'm sorry, Cyrus.
Like Miley.
Yeah, like Miley. And
So
then
what I'm going to do is... Oh, sorry.
No, because, and then the guy you were talking to puffed into smoke. Totally normal.
I'm going to...
Cole's
So everybody's... What?
Cole's trying to blend in.
Yeah, he's doing his
Can
best.
I see Cole?
No, he rolled a stealth of 27. You don't know where he is.
He's gone.
He's in a different campaign.
He's in a different realm, actually.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of walk. I'm gonna like accidentally bump shoulders with Calyx and say, "Meet us at the Frostworm Tavern." Like really quickly whisper and just kind of blow past him.
Doesn't hear you. Doesn't
Onyx walking by. Boy, I sure could use a drink at the Frostworm Tavern 10 minutes to the north.
God damn.
I'm like bumping into them. I'm
Yeah.
saying this as we're passing, like, boom. Making it almost look like an apology, I guess.
Can't hear through the armor clink.
Yeah, everyone just hears conk as two fucking plate armors hit each other.
Hey, watch yourself, Clanker.
Buddy.
Whoa!
Whoa! Somewhere an AI in Ophisterra just got offended. But yeah,
I'm just gonna turn to everybody else and go. He said to meet at the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm done trying to act like this is not a thing.
You guys,
Like what's not a thing?
That we're hiding.
Anyway.
I mean, like you said, it's the most suspicious thing. I bought food. I'm having a great time.
Yeah,
I've been first.
I was munching down.
Cole is still gonna stay stealth and follow the party.
Well, also, I'm trying to separate us from not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be
So yeah.
in the middle of the open air.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
No, I got you. I got you. That's
Even the two people we talked to just puffed into smoke.
One person
Two
you talked to toughened his smoke.
Oh, well, one person I thought the other one just puffed into smoke. That
No, the salesman who I didn't have a name for, and I needed to write out of the story.
Smacked his chest, give you a peace sign, watch you walk away.
Right.
So I just got the food and just everything else didn't matter.
Yeah.
The world disappeared in her mind.
Yeah. Onyx and Brontes, you do eventually start making your way towards the tavern. As you walk towards the tavern, the party is a couple hundred feet behind you. You do notice that as you go towards the north of the city where this tavern is located, the city definitely looks seedier. The buildings go from being made of a lot of this like granite or marble or at least hewn stone to using a lot more wood. And the further north you go, that wood eventually becomes rather ramshackle and patched together. Very stained, different color stains in different places. Looked like it was put on at different points in the year, weathered to different degrees, waterproof to different degrees. It certainly looks flavorful, to say the least. But yeah, eventually you walk down one of the alleys and you do see a board. The board is of an empty mug with what appears to be a drunk white dragon unconscious in the mug. It has knocked it over, and it has like cartoonish Z's above its head, and with a sign that says the Frostworms Rest Tavern.
As we're walking, can I see if I notice anybody aside from the party, like any other suspicious characters following us or paying attention to us?
Roll a perception check.
Probably gonna be a 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going like shit today.
Dang, that's an impressive perception.
I would say Si's keeping an eye out, but she's food combing out from the sandwich.
I mean, they
Do I notice any? Yeah.
I mean, you with a 9, you notice only that your friends are following you.
Okay, cool. I'm just.
I'm just gonna give you a little bit more of a description. As you get closer, you do notice that despite being on the rougher side of town, the inn itself is made almost entirely of high-quality wood, and it stands out from the buildings around it. That same artistic rendering of a small white dragon sleeping in an empty mug hangs both from the sign out front, but also from a billboard attached directly to the front of the building itself. The tavern itself is far larger than the average building in this area, and appears to have several layers, where it would appear rooms can be rented for rest. That large billboard affixed to the front of the building is written in common in very large letters. Fancy yourself a fighter? Think you got what it takes to be the new champion of the ring? Just want to make some money? If yes to any, then you found the right place. Come inside and sharpen your skills in the Daring Dishonor Fight Pit. Asterisk, if you die, it's your fault and not the establishment.
Love that little asterisk.
Come inside, it's fun inside.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna walk in assuming Brontes is just kind of following me. I'm gonna. Is there like a bar anything? Like, is it's like a
As
normal
soon
bar
as you
looking
as
inside?
soon as you walk in, no, it is very different than any bar you've ever been into. You
Before
walk
we walk in, I'm just gonna say that Flower, like I say Flower, like sticks real close too.
We're a couple hundred yards behind.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're behind.
Oh.
This is just what Onyx is going to see when he walks in
Okay,
for the
okay,
first
okay.
time. You see, while there is a small bar setup, the majority of the building is in fact completely made of stone, and in the center is a massive pit filled with sand. The pit is about 15 feet deep with 2 ladders, one on either side, and it appears to be has several smatterings of dried blood at different points of the pit itself. And then off to the side there is a small bar setup and a door that appears to go upstairs with the word above it simply labeled rooms.
Okay. Sorry, when you said up to the right, so it's like this corner up here.
Yeah.
That's where the bar. Oh, wait, no, sorry, dyslexic head. That's left.
No, it's from because
That's
where your
right.
token is. I'll move your token right here. Like I didn't make a bar in the map because I don't have
Okay,
objects.
so-
But assume there's a bar here and there's a door like here that leads upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Hold on, these people are
If you
here.
want to just put me wherever that is. I'm gonna walk up to the bar. I'm gonna that works. I love the pink bar too. Really,
You're welcome.
highlights
Very
my
stylish. Brontes, I assume,
eyes.
follows you.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar. 2 beers,
Yes.
please.
That'll be 2 copper total. The beers
Okay.
the beers appear extremely cheap.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand one to Brontes. What kind of rooms do you guys have available? How much are they?
They're all singles, and they're like 3 copper each. The rooms also appear extremely cheap.
Okay.
Like in cost, they don't look cheap. You haven't been in one yet.
You have availabilities for the night?
They not.
Okay. Cool. All right. As we grab our beers, do we notice if there's anybody like fighting or watching the ring or anything like that?
There's people meandering around the ring, but there is nobody inside it. You do see people at tables kind of talking absent-mindedly about last night's match, but no one is saying anything about a current match.
Okay.
Though if you,
I'm gonna.
yeah.
I'm just.
I was gonna say though, if you look at like the bar itself, there is like what could be considered some kind of menu for food, and on the back of the menu is the fight pit rules. If you would like to read them.
First, I'm gonna say, are there any fights scheduled for today?
The bartender will tell you no, because tonight is a championship match and everyone is too scared. Let me rephrase. Tonight there are 2. Every night there are 2 matches. Tonight is a double championship match, so both matches have a champion. Because of that, no one is willing to fight because they are scared they're going to lose. So they're having trouble filling the fight.
Interesting. I guess thanks for the beers. I guess we'll kind of just maybe we'll see if something interesting happens, and I'm gonna grab my beer and walk around and try to find a table like off in a corner or something.
You can place your token anywhere. There's tables all over. I just didn't have the object to put on the map.
You're good.
And then what's upside at this point? Yeah, it's been a couple hundred yards. You guys are at the front of the same bar, and then you see the same billboard that I described earlier.
I was just curious if I know where to go, or if I have to ask around. Like I can't remember if Fang gave me like a name or just like you go to the place.
She just told you to go to the hideout, so you can assume she told them in advance to look out for you.
Okay.
You've never specifically been to this location, but you could assume that the bartender is probably in on it. So
Okay.
if you talk to him in your
I'll
code
do
of
that.
speak, he might be able to educate you.
I will do that.
So everyone enters. Well, I'll say the party
sorry.
enters. The party enters the bar, and then you will all see everything I described to Onyx, You can move your tokens freely on this map. This entire map is the tavern. Yeah, the
For
bar is
sake-
where.
Sorry, just for
I'm-
sake
I
of
might
ease,
say
can
one
I
thing.
just have control over moving Flower's token so I can just keep her next to me rather than you having to worry about moving her around?
I'll do better. I'll stitch you guys together.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, I can't do that with discount.
I'm gonna whisper it aside before we get into the tavern, just
Yeah.
outside the door, in Infernal. When we go in, are you trying to run on your own, or are we trying to go together?
Didn't work.
Well, I mean, I would suggest not doing like a huge party. Fang might have told them.
I'm saying this like one-on-one to you and me, because I followed you
Oh.
like to the other guy.
Yeah, we can do it together. I mean,
All right, so I'll stick with you, so you're not on your own, because
Yeah.
we don't know exactly what we're getting into.
she should have made them aware that we were coming, but shady people.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotcha.
So I informed Calyx and Addie, I guess, that.
I'm not by them, but I'm gonna stick near Flower.
That's a good
Whoever's
idea.
without Flower as well, I'm gonna stick near them.
Okay, so then I lead Cole to the bar.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pull 1 gold coin out of Sai's embroidered pouch and just hand it to Sai. It's like, here,
Oh yeah.
whatever you need.
Thanks.
So no one's watching Sai get handed money, especially
Well,
going
I
into
sleight
the
of hand
politics versus
people, I
Sai's tab
guess.
right now.
By the way, did Brontes follow me to the table before, or did he just?
Oh, it was a
Hands.
bad idea. You gave this
Nah,
to me.
I was just standing at the bar.
No, like
Um,
before we get
Try,
there.
No,
try
in
it now,
general.
Eddie. Try it now. Try moving now. Try moving her token now.
Reasons.
Oh, to move. Well, that's weird. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's fine as long as I can move her token around. It'll work. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
And then so Sai, you're at the bar. You have 1 gold.
Yes. I guess I call the bartender over and I speak in our,
Code. Yeah,
the
he'll
code.
kind of look. He'll look you up and down, and he'll go. It's like, is certainly a cold one out there. And then to which you know to respond. You know to respond with. Definitely. A lost worm is in need of respite. To which he
Yes.
acknowledges your code word, and he will signal where to go, but he will inquire if the people you came in with are with you.
They are, and I indicate who exactly it was. I let him know that the 2 people, Brontes and Onyx, that came up by themselves, and then Addie, Flower, and Calyx.
Okay. Then he'll go, the 7 of you? Okay. And then he'll hand you a room key, and then he'll say a little louder, he'll go, your room's on the 2nd floor, 1st room. Make sure you knock twice.
Got it. Thank you. Appreciate doing business with you, I guess.
Thumbs up.
Beautiful.
And then he kind of shoots his glance in the direction of the door that you can see with stairs.
I guess I speak to Cole and Infernal, and I'm like, should we collect the party? Should we bring everybody? Or should we just go up?
I don't know if we should go knock on a door with all 7 of us
Mm-hmm.
necessarily.
I was actually gonna ask Calyx if he wanted to make a loop with me and Flower, just around to see if we hear anything or see anything.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
You're eavesdropping on the conversations?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll a general
So we're
perception
taking the
check.
long way around, pretty much, to meet back up with them out the other
I
side
guess-
when we can listen for
Yeah,
anything.
I want to go this way and just circle around the pit, and maybe we can meet them up at the top of
Yeah.
the stairs after they've gone in alone. But for now, we can just make a quick loop, check everything out, see if there's anything.
Should
And
we
you said to
both
roll a general perception.
Yeah,
right?
just for eavesdropping to see what you hear. Everything apparently.
That's
double
hilarious.
More than everything. We can
Caleb-
hear it to other planes.
Calyx, you hear a series of rumors. Basically, not rumors, but basically a series of vocalizations that describe basically depression and sadness, as it seems like every night at this bar there is 2 matches. There is 2 matches in this fight pit. There is the singles martial match, and the duos might and magic match. Unfortunately, because the champions are in town for both matches and they both accidentally got scheduled for the same day, no challenger is willing to take the fight. So it looks like there's going to be no championship fights tonight, because the champions will basically auto win because there's no opponent, and everyone is very upset about that. But no one is so upset that they're going to try to fight them because they know they'll lose.
That's so tempting.
And you hear a lot of
each other.
And you hear a lot. It's different. It's two different match types. So it's the champion single for the singles match, and then the tag team champion for the doubles match.
Got it.
So, and they're like, and they would need 3 contestants basically, and there isn't 3 dumb enough people to think they could take on the champs, is the general vibe of the room, and everyone is very upset because they're all talking about how much they were going to make money by betting, and then how like, oh, people are dumb, don't they know that if they try and they get lucky and they win, they get a percentage of the pot. Like they're basically armchair quarterbacking. They're like, oh, these fighters are pussies, like they won't even fight the champion. But also the people talking would never fight the champion, and they just
really never do it. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I could quarterback better than Tom Brady. I just, if I didn't hurt my shoulder in college, it's like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Does anybody mention like the names of the champions?
With a 20.
Oh, sorry. I
with a
just
20.
realized.
With a nat 20?
Yeah, with a 20. Well, you don't have an advantage on perception. So you got a 13.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't even realize that was an advantage. I just saw the green. I got excited.
Calyx with over a 20 will hear the names of the champion. Yes, the champion of the singles martial match is Tarlek the champion. Tarlek, Tarleck, the champion. But they say champion twice, which implies the champion is part of his name, and he has the title of champion. So they say it like, oh yeah, Tarlek the champion is fighting, which strikes you as weird, but people are weird. And then you also hear that the tag team winners of the martial magic match are Time, Time, and Quartz, Quartz, like the stone.
Do they like say anything about like what, like if Tarlac is like, does he use a great axe? The champion is he bare-fisted? Like, are there any rules for these fights or anything like that?
You hear someone go, yeah, it's so convenient that the rules of these fights are written on that menu that Onyx didn't read. Located at the bar.
Can I read that?
Oh, you
With a
look down.
perception of,
You
like,
look down and
three.
you look down and you see a menu and you flip it over, and what do you know? There's rules to the fight pit and the schedule for the fights on there.
Oh, I read that.
So,
Ditto.
the Daring Dishonor Fight Pit. This fight pit runs 2 times per night. The first fight being a 1v1 martial match. The second being a 2v2 martial and magic tag team match. One of each. The match costs 25 gold to buy in per contestant.
Jeez.
But the reward is 25% of the betting pot before the pay cut plus your entry fee back. So, if you spend 25 and you win, you get your 25 back, so you break even. Then you get 25% of the total bets put in on your fight of the not payout. So basically, everyone who put money on the loser, you get 25% before the establishment takes their cut. So basically, you get the biggest number, and then the establishment will take the other 75% in their pocket. And then they'll pay it all out, and then they'll take the remainder in their pocket.
Wow.
Okay.
It will also say that in the event that no bets are placed, the pot for the winner will always be a minimum of 100 gold. So even if for some reason literally no one put any money on the fight for some reason, the maximum will always be technically 125 because you'll get your 25 back, but a minimum profit of 100 if you win.
It's interesting. And kind of tempting.
Cole's gonna look over at Si and be like, let's talk about this first. It's a good little glance.
But did I hear anything about like how, like what, for example, Tarlek the champion like uses for a weapon? Like, what's his fighting style?
With a 23, I will say that it is said that he wields a larger than average mace. And he uses a shield. So he's at one hand. So he has one hand shield, one hand mace.
And is he like an orc or?
No one seems to be speaking about his race. Whether or not that means it's not out of the ordinary or not is up to you.
That's fair. And what about time and quartz?
With a 23, you know that time is a wizard. Like, that is the kind of spell. She is the magic of the magic in martial. Time is a wizard. You don't know what kind. And it is said that quartz fights without weapons.
Oh.
Can Cole and I walk over toward the stairs?
Okay, you walk over to the stairs. The door appears unlocked. It seems like you could walk in simply though you were going to your rooms.
I guess we'll just go, the two of us.
Okay, you walk in.
Hey, I go up to the second floor and knock twice.
Okay, you and Cole go in. Everyone else, you see Sai and Cole go in a door. They disappear. They go upstairs. You go upstairs. You knock twice. The door is opened by a person that you can tell immediately because they have the tattoo of the Iron Wolves on their forehead, and they appear to be wearing leather armor and holding like a knife. They open the door slowly, see both of you, give you like an acknowledging look. Both of you are underworld. You know the codes, and they open the door and they let you in. They direct you to what appears to be a ladder. There is a hole that has been dug through the second floor of this room. The ladder goes down past into the first floor, which appears to be in a room with no door, so a room that has been sectioned off. Down again 20 feet into what appears to be some kind of basement.
Above board, as myself. Wish we hadn't gone by ourselves.
You go down the ladder?
Yes.
You go down the ladder at 10 feet. You go down, you enter that room with no door. You notice it's getting very, very cold. That next 20 feet, it gets very, very dark. Though with your dark vision, you're able to see. Until you get down all the way until the bottom. I'm getting there. You get all the way to the bottom where it gets extremely bright. Like a sunrise after a fresh snowfall, kind of like that refracted light bright that comes in through your windows and wakes you up at 6 a.m. And you see a massive underground hideout that has been constructed, and it looks like this. Welcome to the Cold Snap Respite, the Iron Wolves' underground base in Clovecross.
Kitty.
Also,
I gotta see a tattoo
you're
list.
not here,
Anyway.
you're not here, you're not here, you're not here, you're not here, and you're over here. Cole, it is extremely well lit in this basement. You can see just fine.
Cool.
I guess we followed
So walk up to the guard.
Yeah, the main guard.
You walk up to the guard. This is also an open map. You could walk wherever. You walk to the main guard. He gives you like, you obviously entered through like the door. He gives you like an assuring nod and then steps to the side, and he seems like he's letting you walk past him.
Okay, and I guess we go to the.
You walk past him, and then as you're walking past him, he gives you like an up and down look, and he just says, "Cause no trouble."
And then I give him like the nod, and I'm like, I got you.
As
Hopefully.
As you walk in, there's an extremely large cat that turns its attention towards you.
Kitty.
It acknowledges you passively. Everyone seems to be totally fine with this. Cat is like 10 foot long and like 6 or 7 foot tall. It's massive.
Other than Sai wanting to like cuddle the cat, Sai like ignores the cat and I guess goes to this
Cole's
person.
gonna nudge you to no.
Don't touch Kitty.
I'm also dumb. It's that big because the token's the wrong size. It is actually legitimately that big.
Jesus Christ.
You could ride it like a horse. It's huge.
Sai really wants to do that. Anyway, I'm assuming this is the man that we have to see.
You go up to the old man whose nameplate is Slayer's Gift Overseer.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You walk up to him.
Yes, and I'm like, "Hi, we were sent by Fang."
He looks.
Sai.
Yeah, he looks you up and down. And he in a very like melancholic kind of look, he'll look over and he'll go, "Ah, yes, the lady sent for you. I am but a humble overseer of the Slayer's gift. If you have your identification, you're more than willing to take a job, but I have not been told of your arrival. You might want to speak with the lady. She's in her chambers."
Okay.
Do you have your... And then he'll like pull up his sleeve and he'll show his Iron Wolf's tattoo, and he'll like ask to see yours.
Do I have one? No.
Do you? That wasn't in your backstory.
I don't have one.
Okay. Oh, and then you see his brow furrow, and he'll go, "Oh, well, guests are allowed after all, but I'd ask that you move along. The benefits of the Slayer's gift are only for brothers." Well, he won't say that. He'll say only for brothers and sisters.
So how do I get the mark?
Where's the chamber of the lady?
That too.
Oh, he'll point like more north, like basically just keep walking up. It's a very linear path. He'll basically point like just keep walking up the linear path.
Is this like a pretty place? Because the map looks pretty.
It looks exactly like the map does.
Okay.
It is extremely well developed and manicured.
Yeah, Sai's kind of
almost vainly, like for an underground base. Like there's lights, like you look up and you're like, this is underground. There are magical lights imbued in the ceiling to replicate a sun.
As we're walking north,
thank you
kind
for
of
your time. I'm gonna leave with him with no disrespect. Thank you for your time.
Whatever.
He'll nod.
Thank you for your time.
And he'll wonder why you were standing on his tree the whole time.
And Sai kind of says to Cole, like, this is like the nicest place I've been in for a gang. It's like really pretty.
You walk up the path and another large cat walks up to you and kind of like cranes its neck down and stares at you and then like sniffs.
I let it sniff me. I'm kind of just like, I'm chilling.
And it backs up.
Okay. We go this way.
You go that once you get onto like this main little platform area, you see this like beautiful giant globe that seems to be full of water, but the water is suspended against gravity, and it looks like it's constantly perpetually freezing. So like imagine how like looking at videos of like how ice crystals form in water as they freeze, but magic is swirling the water ever so slowly that as they form, they get moved and melt and then reform. So it looks almost like a kaleidoscope of snowflakes being formed in real time, and it just goes infinitely with no pattern. And then as Cole walks closer to this door, out of this door, another huge cat walks out and like looks at him and like stances up, like "Don't go in my house, bro" stance, but it doesn't do anything inherently negative. It just kind of lets out this like low growl, but like not a growl like a dog, obviously more like a cat hiss. And then as you walk, hearing that, you see a woman walk out of the center large, almost temple-sized building. It is extremely ostentatious, and despite the fact that it's like September, everything under here is covered in like freshly drawn snow. There's icicles hanging from this that appear to be kept non-melting by magic, and you watch as a woman steps out of the front door, followed behind, flanked by what appears to be a kitten of one of these giant cats. It's significantly smaller, though still the size of like a person, but it is small compared to the rest of the cats. And you see a woman walk out, a woman you realize to be the person you met in Steelmaw. It's Fang.
Oh.
And she'll walk up to you.
Hey.
And the cat
Hello.
will stand here.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. And she'll... A pleasure to see that you lived.
Not without its troubles along the way.
Sounds like. But hey, at least 2 of you survived, she says, looking at the lack of the other 4.
Oh, yeah, they're here. They were drinking. Kind of deserved a nice
enough.
Mug after what we endured, so.
So what happened? How did it go?
It's been a little all over the place.
No, I mean specifically on the mission I sent you to do. You guys never contacted me.
Well, we solved the issue. We got rid of the monster.
That much I gathered. Can we start with what was the monster? How did you solve it? Am I going to get my wood?
You're going to get your wood.
What was that, Cole?
Sorry, you go.
The wood should be back on the way any day, if not has already been going.
We haven't gotten anything yet, but I suppose I'll keep my eye out.
They had a big problem in the woods. It was literally killing off their loggers.
I'm aware.
But it was all addressed, and everything was supposed to be back on schedule.
Mm-hmm.
We can always head back that way if he's not sending wood.
Yeah, I did get a message from the foreman. He seems to hate, funnily enough, specifically you two.
Yeah, I did not really like him. We did not vibe. So
yeah. I could care less. I could care less personally, so long as I get my wood. So if that's happening, I could care less if he hates you. You have no reason to go back there. But I do notice that you keep dodging my question. So let's circle back. What was the monster in the woods, and why was it killing the people who were cutting down trees for me?
It seemed to be there was this. What was it called? This grave, like this. What did you specifically call it?
Amalgamation.
A mass grave. It was a mass grave.
Yeah, a mass grave. That
seemed to be provoked by and something woke up that had been apparently to rest a long time ago.
I don't exactly have the words to describe it. Sai looks visibly uncomfortable trying to
roll a deception check.
Are we, because we're doing this together, can we have advantage?
Sure, Sai can roll with advantage. 19. She's gonna roll insight.
Dear God.
I just can't remember if I gave her proficiency in insight.
Above board, I can't remember if we were supposed to be telling Fang or not. I'm pretty sure we weren't, right?
I'm dumb and I didn't. Intelligence check then.
Yeah, I don't think so, Sai. That's why I'm kind of running with the same thing you are.
She kind of stares at you, and she can tell you're hiding something, but she believes you for now.
Okay. Because if she wasn't gonna, I was gonna have Sai be like, if you need to know, we'll let you know, but this is entirely an us thing.
If you say, if you need to know, we'll let you know, she's gonna look you in the eyes and goes, I need to know. That's what she's gonna say if you say that.
Okay, yeah, no. I'm not saying that out loud.
She doesn't exactly take it's above your pay grade as an answer. Not her.
Right.
She's literally the highest pay grade.
I know.
But yeah, and she'll go, okay. I suppose if it's resolved, then it's resolved. Well, then I suppose rewards are in order. First things first, and then she'll pull out a little pouch, and she'll put it in your hand because you're standing in front of her. And there's a gold pouch, and she'll go, this came from the capital a few days ago. Something about a stipend from the castle. You didn't tell me it was coming, and you also apparently never checked in with them to let them know where you were going, so they just sent it to the town. So here you go.
Huh.
You can either
Do you remember
keep
a stipend? Because I don't remember a stipend.
Are you saying that to her? Or are you asking me if this is a
no?
You,
No, you got
remember.
one. That was, remember, I gave you the option at the King. He's like, I can help you every week. You can either get random items or money.
I was literally going to ask at the beginning of the session, but I was like, let me see where this goes, and I'll ask at the end.
Well, yeah, you never told them where you were, so how are they going to get the money to you?
Well, I kind of forgot that we were supposed to be telling the king where we were going.
I also thought we said we were going to give him a check-in once we got to the city. We just didn't.
Yeah, we were going to shoot him a quick message using our stone, being like, yo, fought some Starscourge, LOL, love you, see you in a bit.
Yeah. So she hands you a pouch. You open it. It appears to hold 150 gold pieces. She says you can keep that, or if you'd like, the money you left when you left Steelmaw was spent to finish the docks you asked to make, and I did get the bird saying you were sending carpenters to prepare farmland. We are at a deficit for finance, so we currently can't fund those projects. So if you'd like to give that to me, I will put it in the coffers of the town when I go back, and then we can get started when those carpenters arrive. I know it'll probably be a few days, but it is an option.
That would probably be
Let me do this. Fang, you're not going anywhere in the next few hours, I assume?
No, I live here.
It's a beautiful place.
Because we do have our party upstairs. Let me hold on to this right this moment. I want to reconvene because we might be able to even give you more than this back towards the city. But let us reconvene with our party upstairs.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take the pouch for now. It's in my inventory.
Okay. Put King's stipend of 150 gold pieces in your inventory.
Oh, okay. I put gold pouch.
Well, you need to know that it's from the king.
I can't wait to see you spell stipend.
I did.
At the very least, make sure you know that it's 100.
I do want to see him spell stipend. That is
wrong.
While Cole is putting the pouch away, she will hand Sai a different pouch, and she'll go, and this is for a mission success, and she hands you a pouch of 250 gold pieces just as payment for completing the mission.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will add that to my inventory since Calyx is not here.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you do accounting now. You don't get a choice.
No.
You better remember, otherwise your party's gonna lose out on a lot of money.
Listen, I'm adding right now.
As I said, do you want me to
250 you said?
250.
Don't forget you gave that to me, so you can just put 250.
Sick.
And don't forget to go to the copper and the silver as well, because I have that.
Goodbye. Done?
Okay. Are you? I'm waiting on you.
I'm good. I put it in.
Okay. And in that case, she'll go, well, then a job well done. And then she'll go, she'll look to Cole and she'll go, feel free to enjoy yourself at either here or the tavern upstairs. Sai, if you'll follow me inside.
Oh, I kind of glance at Cole, and I'm like, thumbs up. See you up there, I guess.
You want me to go?
Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
Definitely, totally. Totally want you to leave me.
Something tells me there's not much of a choice on.
Okay. She has functionally dismissed you, so.
Well, she said I can hang out down here.
Yeah,
go back upstairs.
In the hangout. Yeah, you're free to associate in the hangout. Yeah. But she's basically saying that her conversation with you is done. You may leave.
That's fine, but I'm asking Sai, do you want me to go up to the tavern, or do you want me to wait around until you're done?
You can wait down here if you want to, but I don't see it taking very long.
Then I'll just wait for you. I'll pet the Mau if it would let me.
The cat walks up to you. It demands pets.
Oh, cool. I was gonna go for the little.
Sai is functionally treating Fang as if Fang is their strict older sister for some reason, and I don't know why I'm playing it that way, but that's okay.
Then the three of you, the cat will roll over. It appears the answer. Yeah, the cat in perfect English goes, "Me. I would like one."
That's hilarious.
I'll go to the side to give it a proper belly rub.
Animal handling check.
Oh no!
Oh no!
How sufficient a belly rub do you give this animal?
I am good at animal handling. Hang on.
Are you?
Well, I'm not bad at it.
It's a wisdom skill, I think.
Yes,
that's actually really good.
Nice.
The cat purrs a ton and it closes its eyes and it is just so vibing out right now.
Something Sai never thought she'd see. Cole petting a giant cat.
In another life, I feel like this cat.
Not little ball.
Yeah, right. But yeah, and then you follow Fang and the crag cat kitty inside her functionally her mansion / house / palace, basically.
Sai is just completely baffled by
inside this palace. You notice that it is not made of anything of stone or wood. It is entirely carved of ice, Every fixture, every floor, every wall, every table is a different shade, color, or opacity of ice, like permafrost ice. It shows no sign of melting. Even there are like ice torches that are lit and are burning and show no sign of melting. Every inch of this palace is made, and it is freezing. Fang does not shiver. Fang appears completely nonplussed.
How did you get this to look like this?
She'll look you a knowing glance, and she'll go, "Magic, of course."
Well, obviously, but I mean, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it is.
Just curious.
It is special. My grandfather actually made it for me, I guess you could say. At risk of sounding like this is a nepotism placement.
Well, it's incredible and really cold.
Thank you. It's even worse in my office. Follow me. And she begins walking towards her office.
So excited.
She walks into her office and you follow. The cat, as soon as you get to the office, knowingly sits down and does not follow you inside for some reason. She gestures you inside and she closes the door behind you. And she walks over to what appears to be some type of boudoir. And opening the first drawer of the boudoir, you notice as soon as she slides the drawer off, you notice as the bottom bows out and liquid begins to pour out and it appears to be melting. And then she goes, "So glad I can finally get rid of this." And then she reaches inside and she pulls out that familiar glowing golden silver pouch that was, if you remember, part of the deal for taking care of the issue in the woods. You were to be rewarded. The money was extra. This was kind of what you haggled for. The pouch that your caretaker, when you were younger, traded for protection from the Iron Wolves. And she'll walk up to you, and she's kind of holding it by like the string, and she's kind of very casually spinning it. As she spins it, it still crackles with like that lightning and that almost like heated steel wool effect. And as she walks, you see the ground below her also kind of start to puddle and melt just from the proximity of the pouch. The magic it gives off seemingly overriding whatever magical enchantment prevents the melting of the ice. And she'll hold it out and she'll go, "Well, I said once and I'll always say, I never go back on my word. This is yours. Well, it was mine and now it's yours. If you still want it."
I do, but I assume you wanted to talk or you wanted something else since you brought me inside.
We need to
alone.
talk.
Okay.
How much do you know about this? And she says, continuing to spin it on her finger.
At base, can I like, I just feel like I need it. Like, it just feels like mine. Generally the same as before.
Are you asking me or are you telling that to her?
I'm asking you.
Oh, then yeah, it's like a functional, it's like an inherent want. It's like a sense of self.
Well, I guess I don't exactly know what it is. I just have a feeling about it. I don't know, Mervala took it away, I guess, when I was young, so the only connection I have to it is feeling deeply inside myself that this is supposed to be mine. If you wanted the honest answer.
I can respect that. But allow me to give you a warning. Following what one wants is a fantastic way to get in over one's head. Where you are right now is a place many people would envy to be. The fact that you remember very little of who you are has freed you from the shackles of the responsibility of that answer. You can walk out of here and be any person you want, whether it's Sai, Sybil, Cyrus. You can be anyone.
You heard that.
I hear everything in this city. You can be anyone. You have no attachments, no requirements. Let me be very, very upfront. This could be the best thing you ever receive in your life, or I should say, receive back. Or it could be the chains that bind you to something you wish you never got involved in. and I can't tell you definitively which one it will be. But I can guarantee you the only choice here is walking away or rolling the proverbial dice, she says. It's up to you. I said I'd give it back to you, and this is me doing so. But it's up to you if you truly want it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
You say that?
Yeah.
She holds out her hand and she, like, grabs yours. Like, I assume your hand's at your side. She'll, like, reach over and she'll grab your hand and, like, kind of pull it up so that she'll take her hand and interlock it with your fingers and then pull both of your hands up so that it's, like, in front of your face. And you watch as she gets in real close to you, and you watch as her skin starts to bubble, and it seems like something's pushing out from under it. And then you start to see these little white denticles start to appear all over her hand, and then her wrist, and then up her arm. And then she takes her other arm, and she puts it behind your head and kind of like slams your foreheads together. And you watch as the sclera of her eyes turns like a sky blue, and her pupils freeze over in vertical slits. And you see those denticles on her hand have pulled all the way through, and they're scales. They're snow white scales. And she'll go, experience is an understatement. Time comes with what we are, but you get the choice of being something else.
Sai, I feel like, would jerk back and step away, shocked by...
She lets you.
What the hell was that?
I think you know.
And Sai's kind of like a little speechless.
She'll go, for what it's worth, I knew the moment I met you. I just needed to see your reaction to this to be certain. That being said, for sake of us maintaining a friendly back and forth, allow me to deluge some information. And then she will, like, kind of rip her... She's got, like a watcher's overcoat on her in addition to, like, her leather armor. She'll pull it off, and you watch as she, like, pops her shoulders, and you watch as 2 wings will pop out of her back. But they're not like yours. They're not spectral, and they don't come with lightning. They physically pop out of her back. And you watch as they pop out, in a localized area around her, snow begins to fall, seemingly out of clouds that don't exist, and the temperature drops even further.
Sai is shivering more than she was before. What? I don't understand. Do you know?
She kind of does like a half comical shoulder shrug. Know what?
You said you had ears everywhere, I'm assuming.
I think that's up to you to find out, isn't it?
Because Sai isn't sure how much to share. She looks at the bag. I sort of threw all of us onto this path. I feel like I made the decision for all of us, even though everyone agreed to it.
Choices do have a habit of, she looks around, snowballing.
Yeah, your reveal was pretty shocking, I will say.
She chuckles heartily. And then you watch as she kind of closes her eyes and breathes and focuses, and you hear like this cracking, and you watch as the wings fold back in and disappear. And then you watch as she kind of like muscle controls, and you watch as all the scales on her arms pull back under her skin and her eyes go back to normal.
Does it hurt?
It used to.
Do you regret your choice?
I didn't get one.
Oh.
I've known who I am since the day I was born. My grandfather put me on a path. Deviation was not tolerated. I love him. I still do. But he gave me choices within guide rails, you could say, and I picked the ones that I liked the best. It worked out for me that my choices always would have fallen in without those guide rails anyway, so I was able to work myself into the position I am now. But I don't think I would have had the option of going off and doing what I felt if what I felt was outside of what he had plans for. You do not have this problem. For whatever reason, you do not know who you are or what you are. And so you can choose to be anything. But, and then she says, holding up the pouch again, and you notice this time, she's no longer grabbing the pouch by the string. She's just straight up holding it. And as she's touching it, it's like blasting electricity into her arm, and you could see it arcing into her arm, and she seems completely unfazed. And she goes, this, however, will be the first answer to what will become a line of questions. Each question will reveal another answer that leads to 5 more questions. You do not strike me as the person who can get your first answer and then simply quit. Which means, taking this means starting a journey of discovery that I don't think you can back out of. And that journey will give you the answer of who you are and what you must do. But you strike me as a free spirit, one who does what she feels is right. There is no guarantee that what you feel is right and the path in front of you are the same. And that's your gamble.
I think as soon as I agreed to do this, my decision was made for me. I spent my life wondering, despite what Mervala gave me, even though I loved my life, I still had questions. There will be questions regardless if I take this or not. And if I don't, then this could make or break what we're trying to do.
Well then, final chance. And she'll hold out her palm, and in it is the bag, continuing to vibrate with that like electrical force.
Sai doesn't hesitate.
So you
takes it.
You grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you grab it, you feel this immense electrical charge run up your arm, and it instantly makes contact with your brain, and you black out. When you awake, you are no longer in your body. You look down, well, all you see is forest. You look down at your hands and you see that they are the size of copper pieces. Your arms, chubby and underdeveloped, and you notice that your head is so heavy you can't even support it with your neck. You quickly realize that you are an infant, less than an infant, a baby, potentially even a newborn. And you feel the step-by-step jostle of someone walking with you slung up on their chest and your head over their shoulder. You hear muffled conversations, but it is incoherent. You attempt to strain your vision to turn your head, but you lack the muscle control to do so. So you train your ears at what you can hear, and through bits of almost static buzz or a ringing, like you stood next to a church bell that went off, you are able to make out parts of a conversation. And this conversation, it seems to be between a man and a woman. You deduce from its proximity that the woman is the one carrying you and the man is probably several feet in front, but they seem to discuss some sort of plan that they are currently enacting. Something along the lines of flushing out that which needs to be brought to justice. This conversation is cut short, however, as you feel yourself stop abruptly, and the conversation cuts off mid-word. You slowly begin to turn as you realize that the woman carrying you is turning in a 360, and you are able to see from behind her shoulder dozens of cloaked figures wearing black leather armors and green hoods and robes. They appear to be encircling these two people and you by proximity. They say nothing. They wear no discernible markings, but as you spin, you quickly catch just the eyes of a large male human, extremely muscular, over 6 feet tall, and his eyes narrow with a draconic precision as he stares at these people who have surrounded you. He whispers something you can't hear, to the woman, and you watch as instantly your vision is minimized, as you have apparently jumped hundreds of feet in the air. All the people surrounding you and that man shrink to the size of ants as you land hundreds of feet away. She begins running. You hear her heavy breathing as she sprints in a direction away from where these people were. But you feel her stop. You feel shaking. You feel nervousness, inconsistency, regret, as you continue to move forward, but not from her. You watch as you begin moving forward. You can feel hands on you, but you see nothing. And as you float away, you just see the silhouette of a blue tiefling woman, tears in her eyes, as you are carried away by some sort of unseen force. And you see her look at you and attempt to take a step forward before hearing some sort of large explosion, some discharge of electrical energy that causes her to whip her head around. She looks back one last time and mouths something that you can't quite understand. And then you watch as she pulls out this ritualistic dagger. And you watch as she stabs herself, like in the gap between her neck and her clavicle, and a column of lightning slams down from the sky. Her body is instantly vaporized, and from the flash you see the form of a gargantuan dragon rise from her ashes. It takes off into the sky, and the last thing you see and hear is the thunderclap of the sonic boom, as you see slamming into this dragon in midair is a second, equally large green dragon. And the discharge of raw magical energy snaps you out of your vision. And you are once again standing in front of Fang in her office.
Sai blinks awake and realizes that her vision is blurry because she's crying.
Fang seems to be looking at you knowingly. I take it it wasn't pleasant.
I just wasn't expecting that.
You can't prepare for it. That much I can tell you.
What does... Part of me wants to ask her about a green dragon, and part of me just like wants to process. Oh gosh.
Oh, I will also say, the bag you're holding in your hand, you watch as it flakes away into nothing, seemingly spent, and in the ashes of the bag, you hold a singular bronze statuette. It looks like it was roughly carved from a piece of bronze, and it is in the appearance of a little girl holding hands with two, like a man and a woman, but it's all one piece. Like the hands are what links it together.
Sai's like looks down at it and like traces it a little bit.
Do an investigation check.
Okay. We've been rolling really bad, so we'll see what fucking happens.
Yep, it is.
I have no fucking clue.
It is made of bronze.
Crazy. Incredible. Why do you... I literally have, as Sai has no idea what to say or even ask or...
She could simply say nothing. She can simply say nothing and leave. Fang is not holding you prisoner, but she is understanding, and she warned you.
Might be the only person I could ask questions.
You can ask anything. You just can't guarantee she knows the answer.
Yeah. Well, Sai kind of wipes her face, looks a little bit more resolved or steels herself, I guess. Looks at Fang. I guess aside from what you just revealed to me and what I saw, I had a couple questions unrelated to that.
Go for
Specifically, we had a run-in with a party that was dressed up to look like us.
She raises an eyebrow. I thought those descriptions were familiar. I just assumed you were dropping the act of the goody two-shoes adventurers.
Yeah, right. Well, we met them in the woods, and I was just wondering what else, if you heard anything about that. Who might have given them that job? It was a job that they were given, apparently, to masquerade around as us and steal from people between Clovecross and insert other city now, wherever they need to be.
The Iron Wolves don't deal in that kind of work, so I can guarantee they weren't working for me. That being said, that kind of espionage is more the Syndicate's realm.
Okay.
Though I would advise... Oh, go first.
I was going to say, would you know where we could get into contact with one of them if we were to look into this?
I do, but I won't tell you. She goes, that is not a group that I want anyone associating with. We tolerate their existence because their existence allows for the function of the triad of the three major gangs. If even one of the three were to fall, it would lead to a one-on-one gang war that could eclipse the entire continent.
Let's avoid that.
We tolerate their existence, and as such, I make it a mission not to meddle in their affairs. Sending you to a representative, if you were to do something as a result of that, could cause problems, mainly an alliance between them and the them and the snakes. So I will avoid doing so. That being said, if it was a job done through them, they have no allegiances to contractors. If you've dealt with the problem, you can be assured there will be no retribution on their end, if that's what your concern is.
Yeah, partly. And then my second question was, is there a noble-ish family or a family of higher status that is missing a daughter, per se?
She'll think.
Have you heard rumors or whispers of that?
A noble missing a daughter. Can't say that I've heard anything like that in this city. The only thing I could think of in recent time would be there was someone who came looking for help. She wanted to put out a job. She said her sister had been abducted, and she wanted help breaking in and freeing them. But as I said before, the wolves don't do that kind of work. It wasn't something I could help her with. That was for somewhere in the city, though I knew I wasn't taking the job, so it would have been uncouth for me to inquire into the details just to deny her. She said she'd handle it herself.
Did you happen to get her name?
I believe she said her name was Nox. Nox.
Nox.
Very gloomy woman, but passionate. I pity her situation, really, I do, but it is simply nothing that anyone here is proficient enough in to actually be of a benefit.
Right. Okay. She said she was going to take care of it herself.
That's what she said.
Would you happen to know where she might be? Or, like, where she... I don't know. You don't have to tell me.
She said it happened at the magistrate's mansion, but like I said, I didn't inquire further on where, if like what information she had deduced so far. Just that is where it had happened. If I were her, I would probably be there investigating, though that was a few weeks ago.
A while ago, you said.
I mean,
Right.
it could be that she goes every day desperately looking for clues, or she might have just given up.
What did she look like?
She robed when she came, very gloomy. She hid most of her skin, either with clothes or bandages. Hard to say anything definitive.
Thank you for answering my questions. And could I come back and I guess ask you questions about this particular thing? And Sai kind of just like vaguely gestures to like both of them, like to her and then at Sai.
She'll go, I am a businesswoman. We are technically business partners, but mentorship is something I reserve for my family. And she kind of gives like a grand gesture, implying like the Iron Wolves, as she is the matriarch. She goes, I can't say I'm not curious to your situation, and I would like to help, but I never do something for free. So I'll offer you a deal.
Wouldn't expect you to.
Become a member. I will waive the initiation. You have more than shown that you're capable. The initiation would have been killing some sort of monster to prove your toughness, but you've done so already, albeit unofficially. If you accept, I have no issue officially making you one of us. You'll start at the lowest rank, just like everybody else, no favoritism. But if you are able to, as they say, pull your weight, I have no issue rewarding you with, let's call it, training and insight for what I think your situation might be. I will not claim to know everything about you, nor will I claim to be exactly the same. That much is obvious. But I have a feeling that I can help you get where you need to be to begin figuring it out yourself.
I'll become a member.
Okay, she says, expecting more resistance.
Well, so I was already thinking about it. And I assume you would want favors from me being a part of. Does this extend also to the rest of my party or just to me?
If they're with you, they are functionally members, but you're the only one I'm inviting. That being said, in terms of favors, I don't ask for something that lowbrow. That would imply that I'm getting nothing that you're getting nothing in return. The entirety of the Iron Wolves functions on the Slayer's gift. You might have seen the billboard out front, in the center of the hideout.
Yes.
The Overseer handles all the requests. The majority of our income comes from monster slaying assignments. All you need to do is slay at least one monster on that list every 2 times a month. The succession is irrelevant so long as it's 2 times a month. Those can be turned in at any Iron Wolves location. It does not need to be here, and you will be paid at any location. It does not need to be here. That and secrecy are the only requirements. I will count your initiation hunt as 1.
So I need to do a second one within 2 months.
Well, but by this time next month. So about the 12th of October.
Okay.
They are ranked by difficulty. There is no requirement. You can choose the easiest ones or the hardest ones. The only thing that changes is the compensation. If you're looking for money,
and should I fail?
It's an option. Then you'll die.
I meant, should I fail, like, completing the hunts?
Excommunication, unfortunately. We don't allow anyone to rest on their laurels here. It's how we've maintained our position as one of the strongest gangs. If you're fine with that, you may speak to our tattooist, and he will give you a magical tattoo that denotes your allegiance.
Okay. Do I have the ability to think on this answer?
Of course. And she'll reach into her pocket, and she's gonna flick you what appears to be some kind of coin. You catch it,
catch it,
and it looks like a silver piece, but it looks like it's been custom minted instead of the typical monetary denotions of the Empire. On one side, it is the symbol of the Iron Wolves, and on the other side, it is a symbol of two crossed, one-handed great axes. And she'll go, "This is the only payment the tattooist will accept for a guild tattoo, to know that no one is lying about passing the initiation. Show this to him when you've made your decision. Showing this to him will be a yes."
Okay. And then I guess side thanks her again, and then we'll be speaking to you about our decision with the stipend soon.
Of course. I'll be here. And she gestures you to the door.
And I leave.
Meanwhile, at the bar...
Jesus Christ.
What? The bar?
Kitty!
That's crazy.
At the bar, what has everyone been doing? This has taken approximately 30-ish minutes.
I was petting the cat.
You're not at the bar.
Well,
So I petted the cat.
I know we're making a
Yeah,
loop, but I have a
everything
feeling that
is
didn't
like-
take 30 minutes.
No.
Word conversation we could have been having. Oh well, I can't think of anything right now.
You guys want to do the fight pit? You could do the fight pit. You could sign up for the fight pit. You should sign up for the fight pit.
I don't know if I want to sign up for the fight pit. I don't want to fight somebody named Time.
No.
That sounds scary.
I definitely do not want to sign up for the fight pit. I'm not
I
gonna.
want to, but I don't fit in any of the parameters.
Are you guys over with us talking, or are you guys talking by yourselves?
I'm gonna go over by you guys. I guess we'll get a table. We'll be
I
like,
will
"Man,
say,
hope we-"
I will
hope
say for
everybody's
100% clarity, as far as the fight pit goes, it's 2 fights a day. Every day they change. So this is today's lineup. Tomorrow will be a different lineup. Today's lineup is there's always 1 singles and 1 doubles. The rules change based on the day and the opponent. Today is the Tarlek the champion, and then the doubles Martial Magic. And then, but the money system will always stay the same.
I don't
It's
think
just
we're trying
won't
to
be
stay in
fighting
the
the
city
champ.
very long.
You will not be fighting the champ every single night. But one could argue that if the champ is in the fight, people are probably going to bet on him, you know? And if they bet on him and you win, you might make some money, more so than an average night.
As we're sitting here talking, I'm trying to also avoid looking super suspicious. I'm gonna. Do you guys want another round of drinks?
Sure. Can we get like an apple juice or an OJ for Flower?
The bar has mixers, yes.
Yeah, that's a small child. Is she even allowed here?
They will still. They don't seem to kick her out.
How
they will
big
still-
is Flower again now?
She's like 10.
I keep forgetting she's not a small child.
10, 11.
10, 11-ish.
Oh, okay,
Definitely still a child.
Definitely still under the age. Then again, none of you have ever asked me what the drinking age in the Empire is.
I don't really think they give a shit about drinking age.
Works start young, so it makes no difference.
I'll say a round is going to be 5 copper. They're going to charge, because it's a mixer, they're going to charge you like it's a drink, so it's 5 copper for a round for everybody.
Okay, I'll buy that. So 90.
I also love how the guy buying the rounds literally can't enjoy it.
He can still,
I can't get
taste
drunk.
it. He can taste it. It just doesn't do anything for him.
No one drinks beer for the taste.
I literally only drink beer that I like.
This does not taste good. This tastes very cheap.
Yeah, I'm talking as me, not Onyx. I'm doing this purely for appearances. Yeah. We're in a bar filled with people. Don't want to be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about like the happenings in the bar, feel free to ask them, or you can talk amongst yourselves, or you could simply say that you make idle chatter. Either way.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I'm not really sure if I'm not gonna fight. I don't know if it's worth it.
I thought you loved to fight.
Fighting, yes. Fighting when it's not necessary in a city full of potential enemies, no.
I mean, fair enough.
I never thought I'd heard you turn down a fight.
Yeah, same here. You've had this whole, like, I love to fight and kill things kind of vibe that we've been going on. You've been able to control yourself, don't get me wrong, but you seem to have no mercy on things.
I don't. But I want to be able to make sure that that's directly.
But wouldn't you want to say you're the strongest one here?
I want to make sure that's applied to the right people.
So, like, just to make this clear, so, like, if nobody else was watching and there were just this fight pit gestures to the giant fight pit, and it's like, no information about anything you do would spread anywhere, would you hop in the fight pit to fight someone?
Depends on the circumstances.
Just for money.
For money. Money is the circumstance.
Yeah,
just laid it out.
You guys have been.
I don't know what I'm fighting.
The DM is physically restraining the urge to strangle Onyx in game because you guys have been bitching about money for 8 months. This is this is infinite money. Fucking get in the pit. I made a whole fucking system for money.
I'll fight.
That's an option.
You're not here.
I know.
Oh yeah, sorry, you and me can't talk.
I mean, technically, you two could fight together in the duos.
Oh boy,
that is correct.
We could,
but because of the rules, one of them would not be allowed to use magic because it is a martial magic matchup.
That would have to be me not using magic.
Correct.
Yeah, magic's my whole thing.
Yeah,
start
guys,
throwing hands.
Just so we're clear, I'm not worried about winning a fight or anything, but there's also a lot more to worry about in this city right now than a fight.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I had to confirm because you're like, I don't want to fight. I just wanted to make sure I understood who I was traveling with because you seem like a totally different person for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I want to fight, but I'm also not going to put myself in a position where I could weaken myself when these people, as of right now, are not my enemy.
I mean, fair enough. I can't argue.
We don't know what's going on right now, so all we need is whoever sent those ugly people after us to appear, and I don't want to be low on resources.
I mean, you did pretty good when those giant things popped out of other people's chests, and you seem pretty exhausted. Are they back yet? I'm just gonna continue this conversation.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can just say like when
you're Felix. Oh, then why don't you fight?
Why don't I fight? I don't really like to fight unless I absolutely have to. Such as thinking back on all the times we have been threatened. I'd like to avoid fighting as best I can.
You guys watch as a storm cloud appears over the entire party, and lightning bolts are.
I was gonna say, like, my character is definitely not into the idea of fighting just for the money, but I'm about to do it just for the sole fact of I know you went through the effort of doing all of this.
Okay,
so much.
Me and Sai are not there. Me and Sai are about to run the fucking duos because we want money.
I The whole first part of this was because specifically I thought Onyx would do it. I was like, a one-on-one fight in a pit for money is literally what Onyx has been acting for the whole fucking campaign. He's like, I'll beat anybody. I'm a killer.
Here's how we're gonna do this.
Here's how we're gonna do this, baby.
Here's how we're gonna do this.
No, we're letting
We're gonna let
Onyx
the dice
explodes.
make the decision.
The pit
We're
gets
gonna
filled
let
in.
the dice make the decision.
I'll roll the dice. What do you want?
No. Calyx, Brontes, and Ataraxia roll a persuasion check.
Wait, what's the DC so you can't back out of it?
And flour.
I'll roll for flour.
You need to.
You're not
Is that
supposed
supposed to be the fucking DC?
Contested persuasion that high.
You're not rolling persuasion.
Okay, you know what?
They're rolling persuasion to convince you.
Yeah.
I'm the one dictating the rules.
No.
Are you? I dictate the rule. The DC's 10. Go ahead and
Since
roll.
fucking when?
I'm the one telling people to persuade me. How do I not get to pick my own DC?
Because when you're rolling
Coward.
against persuasion, you don't roll
Wimp.
persuasion, you roll insight, which is a different modifier.
Thank you.
Okay, fine.
Better.
Fair enough.
Everybody gets advantage because there's 3 of them ganging up on him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hold on, let me roll for flour.
He agreed.
So 4 of you get. Come on.
20.
Yeah.
Flour doesn't even need it. Flour doesn't even need it. But she'll roll anyway, though.
Flour, come on, do it for the fun.
Advantage. What's her persuasion? Does she have proficiency in persuasion?
Please, Onyx, please even need advantage. Fuck your 18.
I'm making the rules here.
No, you're not.
Flour's gonna go,
Fucking when?
Come on. Flour's gonna go, you know what? You don't have to. I mean, I know you just get beat anyway. And she's gonna lie. 21.
Nice.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna glare at this child.
Is she wrong? You're the pussy here. You don't want to fight.
Coward.
So me and Sai on the way back, I think are
You
saying
hear
we're gonna
in your
run
head
duos.
somewhere that somebody's speaking about you and just calling you a
Your
coward.
ears are ringing.
Okay, to clarify, just because this is actually happening, I will roleplay it in a second. What are the are there actual rules to the no magic rules, or it's a martial thing, no smites?
So
how is what are the actual rules?
The martial rule is that you can only use your skill to do damage. So you cannot cast spells to buff yourself. You cannot cast spells to damage. You can only use magical equipment that is on your person and your fighting abilities. So your fighting styles, your physical abilities, that kind of thing.
So I still get Bob.
Yeah, so Bob would be considered to them it'd just be considered a magic sword.
No divine smite.
I get no smites.
Yeah, you basically can't
I have Bob.
You basically
I have
can't
Bob
use
daggers.
Yeah, for sake of your thing, you basically couldn't do anything that takes a spell slot or is visibly magical, right? Because it would be super obvious if you cheated. Because if your divine smite is super obvious, so they would know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
but hypothetically, I haven't
also
decided
defeat the
yet.
purpose as well.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. But Calyx, I
would not be able to do an echo. Let's be honest.
Well, here's the thing. The way they enforce it is by a guy standing there with detect magic. But I don't think echo would come up as magic.
What would it come up as?
It wouldn't. So they would just think that you're running back and forth really fast.
That's hilarious.
So I would need to. If you decide to fight, I do need to check my rules, or I need to check the rules of D&D to see exactly what echo constitutes.
I think Alex already made it clear that he has no intention of fighting because his character literally wouldn't unless absolutely necessary.
All your money disappears and you're going to starve to death. It seems like it is now absolutely necessary that you fight.
That's hilarious.
Okay, I'm ready to roleplay it in. I can only use no magic, no spell slots.
No spell slots.
And I get Bob.
Yeah, you get the strongest sword on the fucking continent, but no spell slots.
But I get Bob.
So are me and Sai coming back? Me and Sai.
Yeah, you guys can come back whenever. Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Assuming that you
Hey guys,
obviously.
Onyx is gonna fight in the blood pit.
It's called the
I've been funny. Me and Sai were talking about.
I've been
daring dishonor fight pit.
Begrudgingly. I mean, I'm happy to fight. I just don't know if this is completely necessary. But we better get a fucking shit ton of gold.
I have a suggestion to
me.
make. If this persuades you one way or the other. First, Cole.
Sorry, that was back towards Onyx just to see if I would help.
Yeah. The peer pressure really got him.
Cole agrees. Anyway, as you were saying, Sai.
Well,
I'm still glaring at Flower, just so we're clear.
So to be serious, and I get everybody huddled in, and then I make a look around to see if anybody's listening in on our conversation.
Nobody appears to care.
Okay. We received a stipend.
Oh, yeah, I got some monies from the king. Remember we said we were gonna do a check-in? We didn't.
We forgot.
We said we are gonna check in when we got to the town, and this is like the first time we've all been sitting together.
True. Anyway,
I really think we talked about it the last Orange Bloom, right?
You did talk about it 2 towns ago.
We talked about it when we got here, and then we just didn't do it yet. So I have a gold pouch for 150 as our stipend. Now, with that being said, that we also received from Fang a bag of 250 for taking care of the logging camp problem. She has now stated that the docks are finished. Correct me if I'm wrong, DM.
Yep, they're finished, but they're non-operable because you guys never sent any fishermen. So there's no boats and there's no people, but there is docks.
Okay, so the docks are done, and we're sending carpenters down from the other town, city, whatever. But they are essentially running out of money to accommodate everybody there and workers and food and so on and so forth. So she had asked if we would just let her retain the money. I said, let's just talk to the party and see if maybe we want to give them more toward the town's growth. But I think we need to see how Onyx does.
Above board,
And
I will say she will have shown you paperwork that says the town is currently negative 80 gold in debt.
Okay. Also,
oh, fucking A.
For the whole money issue thing, Fang invited me to join the gang.
The whole thing's secrets.
What?
I have a above board thing that I don't really need to say yet.
What?
Didn't Fang literally say this high? I swear to secrecy. Specifically, I know we're with her, but like
to the party. She said
no. She said so long
I
as
literally asked if the rest of us could join as well. Like
she said that so long as you guys are with Sai, you're cool. But like if you were like, oh fuck Sai, we're different. You don't get to like, you don't become an honorary member. You can function as members so long as you're on Sai's good side basically. She's your
okay.
Plus 6. You can think of it like you're her plus 6.
Gotcha.
And the only requirement really to join is to accept 2 monster hunts. Sorry, the rules leave me. 2 months?
2 monster hunts per month, so once every 2 weeks. But they can be accomplished in any order. So if you did 2 hunts in a week, then you're good for 4 weeks.
2 months.
Or you could do 2 hunts the day before the month ends, and you're good. But you just have to kill 2 contracted monsters, wherever they may be, and turn them into any Iron Wolf base anywhere per month.
Do we really want to be working for another group of people?
I mean, she's working with us regardless, and this would be my choice, so if you didn't want anything to do with it, you don't have to. But we could do... She said we could hunt the least leveled monster we want. It wouldn't be a ton of cash or gold or whatever, coins. But we would still be making money, and then we'd have this connection and this ability to...
To what? We already have a connection with her.
Yeah, but this would be on a different level.
This would be more than business partners. I think there's pros and cons to weigh out.
Yeah, but
we would get more.
You get access to the perks. You get access to the perks of being an Iron Wolves member.
Yeah, whereas being a business partner, we don't get access to any of those things.
Right, but you have to do 2 monster hunts a month. How do you even get those? Like, how does this work?
Get them at any Iron Wolf base.
Okay. And where are those bases located?
As a member, I would know that.
Even as not a member, you know that there is one in literally every town. Every town except
there is
tiny
one-
towns like Orange Bloom or Fishbane, which have like less than
Yeah.
200 people. Any meaningful town on the map has a base.
I say that.
Including outside of the human kingdom?
Yes. They are the biggest gang on the continent.
And if we
One of three.
we are to
We get backed in a corner, this could help in an instant.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be entirely fair, of the 3 gangs, it seems like the Iron Wolves are the most.
the stipulations
Down to
though
earth.
we are sworn to secrecy. I am sworn to secrecy, and the monster hunt thing, or else I'm
'cause
excommunicated.
It's not like the rest of us aren't hiding anything.
I mean, like, I
Definitely
feel like it's
not.
a by
Hint,
proxy.
hint, wink, wink. End world.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The
so,
camera looks at the party. Oh no, another secret.
Turns to Jim in the office.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, it's your decision.
At base, personally, for myself, I would like to join. However, I am committed fully to our cause, so I will not make the decision without you. So if all of you vote that I do not do this, then I will not. I just think it would be beneficial to us.
I
Sorry.
personally believe that it is your life, and I see pros and cons no matter where you go. And I think no matter what, there's going to be downsides along the way. But I think it can also benefit us in ways that we don't realize yet.
And if it's all of us hunting like the lower level monsters, we can kick those out of the bucket really quick.
I'm not opposed. I'm not going to say yes, but I'm not opposed.
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If you think it's what you want, whatever. I just want to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
Sai personally understands where Onyx is coming from and nods. Addie, Brontes, Calyx.
Pretty much on the same page. I mean, it sounds like, dangerous, but at the same time could have perks to having that in. And if it's something you want to do and you're willing to take the risks of, then I'd support it.
Okay.
Pretty...
Yes, Brontes?
I'm pretty much on the point of it's up to you. It's your decision on what you want to do.
And this is the most neutral, non-plus party
I know,
in all of D&D. Pick a fucking lane.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go do that. But one more thing that I had asked about was, or 2 things. One is about Flower's sister.
Flower
apparently it happened, and Sai looks at Flower and says the magistrate's mansion. Do you remember that at all?
She shakes her head.
Okay. Well, your sister Nox?
No, that's not her name.
Dumb bitch, I think you're lying. I will not say that out loud.
She already told you their name.
Yeah. I forget.
Effie.
But Effie. Got it. Well, it seems this person...
An alien.
It seems this person was looking for their sister. I think it could be worth checking out. They could be going by a different name. Do you come from a... Do you come from a noble family? I don't know.
What's a noble?
Like somebody who has a lot of stuff.
She looks at her. She pulls out her pockets and nothing comes out. I don't have stuff.
Well, does your sister have stuff?
She turns around. Looks at Cole.
Were you this? How tall were you when you got lost? Do you know? Are you taller now, or were you shorter?
What do you mean taller? Are you? Oh, you're asking like her physical height?
Well, she kind of changed like fucking 6 years in age, so maybe when she got taken, she wasn't that.
Oh,
I see what you're asking.
I see what you're asking.
Yeah,
I see what you're asking. She'll go. Yeah. Okay. I see. She'll go. No, I was always. And then she'll like put up her hand to like kind of like where her chest is, until like a few days ago.
Oh wait. Okay.
Because remember, her memory cuts off when she's walking in the woods.
No, I got you. That's why I was just just kind of throwing.
As far as she can remember, yeah, she's always been about 6.
Regardless, I think it would be a good idea to go at least check it out. Maybe it'll spur on some memories.
Mansions can be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Not as cool as monster hunting, though.
Right. Well, we can go on those too. And then Sai looks at Onyx. And I guess speaks in Infernal. And says that I asked about the thing before that happened to us. And she said that I relay what you said to me.
Got it.
Okay.
We'll have to take care of that.
Are you leaving the bar to go to the mansion first, or are you going to go back downstairs and just get initiated?
I'm going to go...
Well, hold on. We still have to, before she goes downstairs, we also still have to make the decision of what we're doing in terms of cash.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah,
I forgot you guys hadn't come to a conclusion on that.
Well, if it's only 80, because I did not have that paperwork, otherwise I probably would have made a group decision with Sai. If it's only 80, we got... Do we want to keep 250 for us to split? Do you want to just give them 150 so that way they don't get behind again? And essentially, in good faith, give it to Fang. No, it's going to go towards what it needs to go towards.
Wait, so in total, we got, just to make sure I'm all clear, in total, we got 150 plus 250 for a total of 400, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And the town is in debt by 80, having finished the only project that you gave her, which is the docks. That is with no cost being deducted for the work on the fields that you asked for. Because that just happened.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we send carpenters?
They have not arrived
electing not to do fields?
No. You said in the message to start prepping fields, but that carpenters are coming to help with the construction, to make construction faster.
Got it, okay. Because the farmers couldn't get down there without having the things constructed. Yeah. Carpenters are going to build fences and
blocks. Because remember, the housing district hasn't been finished yet because the wood hasn't been reestablished, because you guys just did that a couple days ago. So like she hasn't got the first shipment of wood from the logging camp yet to finish the housing district. But the housing district is paid for. It just needs to be finished. And then the dock yard was the only thing that cost money. And then so that's how we ended up at negative 80.
And now the farmland's gonna cost money.
Yeah. Which, based on the prices she gave you for all the other buildings, if you remember them, most of them are between 200 to 250.
And we have nothing
some higher,
town.
Yeah, some higher, some lower, depending.
Right now we're minus 80.
And we got built
why don't
and barns.
Oh no, that math is off. I was going to say we could give her 220. That'll leave us with 180. That gives us 30 gold pieces each.
We said if we give her 220, that means that it'll be 140 for her to do
for incidental.
It'll create a 140 positive for her to work on other her to work on the other projects
to develop the farms.
Yeah, the next project that she has on her list from that messenger is to develop farmland.
Correct.
Now, so I think, can we also decide if we're going to be doing fighting and possibly get a lot more money? Maybe get a lot.
Hold up, I'm fighting.
Oh, there's a duo match.
Fighting.
There's a duo match.
Well, you guys can discuss what you want to do with that, but let's make a decision on the money that's in our hands right now.
Why? The most we can lose is 25, 50.
Calix, what were you trying to say?
I'm saying that if we give her, what did I come out? If we give her 220, that she takes 80, 140 left over for incidentals, and then we each get 30 gold pieces afterwards, because that'll leave us with 180. If we decide to bet the money, then that's ours to lose, but at least we don't have to worry about the town. And if I look at Colt, we make a profit, then how long is she going to be here?
She lives here.
I'm talking about Fang.
She lives here.
Then we could always give her more money before we leave. I don't think we should bet the other money, like the 220 or. I think
I wasn't necessarily trying to bet a lot, but there's a lot on, like, if we win, there's other people betting. Remember, we're taking house money, essentially.
You also feel as though, if you're persuasive, you could probably convince patrons to bet more, he said, revealing that there's a system for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really need to run 2 combats here, is what God is saying.
So
well,
I think
the fights happen at night. It's like 12:30. So the fights would not be for a while, but they're today.
I think
so. All I'm saying is we should, if we're gonna give any amount, I think that whatever should be left over should be at least divisible by 6.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's
he
fine.
says begging
like
you so that the math is easy.
I agree.
I do agree with the one plan. Let's do the 220 to her and just tell her we'll touch base with her before the end if we can afford more before we leave this town.
Before we leave town, yeah.
And then what I'm gonna say, well, as long as that's all good with money, I would say we give the money to Sai. If Sai is gonna go down and get her thing out, get started and initiated, we can all. I trust Sai to stay here on her own. I say we should go investigate the mansion.
Well, I also got to register for this fight.
I'd say we all kind of stay together.
Does anybody want to run the
Also, like, you guys are welcome. If you're with Sai, you're all welcome to go downstairs. Like, she doesn't need to go by herself.
You're not barred from going down.
Colt, are you trying to get someone to fight with you?
Well, I'd be interested in the second fight. I'm not necessarily the best. I was hoping for the group, but I will fight. I think a good duo would be Calix for the second one, but he doesn't like to fight. I'm looking at
the second one have to have somebody with magic or something? I feel like I remember hearing
yes,
that.
It is a martial. It is a martial and magic match. So there needs to be a primary magic and a primary martial. The martial cannot use magic. The magic cannot use martial.
So essentially, I'm pretty sure you turning into an animal is magic. Yes, no, above board.
Technically. Though you don't know how they would. You don't know if that's a common enough thing that they would enforce it, because technically turning into an animal and then punching somebody is still martial.
But when she spawns in 10 other animals,
that would be a spell. That would not be martial.
Yeah. I mean,
based on Cole's understanding of how this works, right now, me and Calix are the only 2 that can do that if Onyx is doing the individual.
But Brontes can do magic.
He's talking
about the martial part.
Oh.
The martial. I mean, very clear.
I mean, you could give me a sword, but I make no promises being good with it.
No, the only 2 that can do the martial fighting, I would say, that besides Onyx, because he's doing his own thing, would be me or Calix. Calix is a lot stronger than I. But if he does not want to fight, I would step in the ring.
I don't think Cole stepping in the ring to do the martial part is a good idea.
Are you calling him weak?
No, I'm just saying that he has better skills in other categories.
Well, you guys are the one that want money from fighting, so
I can still run around the edges and shoot.
I feel like Onyx has been replaced with a different person.
Yeah,
I'm like so confused right now. Did like your guy or whatever like clone you?
Your head too hard, a little too much.
Dude, he got too close to the damn rabbit. Okay,
must have.
Are you still a little tired, buddy? Are you okay? Do we need to take you to a doctor?
We need a long rest again.
Actually, I am tired.
We just caught 3 jokes from the other night.
Yeah.
I am actually tired though.
The winds blow and they wonder who the fuck is playing Onyx right now, because he is acting very out of character.
It's the winds.
Pokemon wins and waves. I'm gonna sue Nintendo, by the way, for anyone listening. I came up with the wins first, and by I came up with it, I mean Sai came up with it, and then they stole it and made a Pokemon game. So they should be expecting a call from my lawyer.
They did watch our video.
I just heard Nintendo's attorneys getting on a plane.
Yeah. Also, Gek Aqua for life. That dog looks dumb, and we both know that the grass thing is going to stand up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, so Sai.
Yes.
So if I can't do the marshal, who else will?
And again, I was just asking if you're calling him weak.
I was merely stating that he is better in other categories.
I'm not arguing with that.
So then that
I feel like
Calyx.
martial and melee is like
regardless-
his main category.
Thank you.
Just saying. It's like his only category, actually.
Cole is definitely martial. He is certainly not melee. Melee
But
implies,
it just needs to be martial. It doesn't have to be melee. It can just be martial.
The name of the match is martial melee. Yeah, you're right. But
Okay, Saya's getting tired of this. Saya's gonna go do the money thing and the tattoo.
okay, well, the money thing is whatever you handle the money. I'll write down those amounts. The tattoo is a magic tattoo, so you get it instantly. He pulls out a magic needle and a bunch of crushed sapphires. He holds the needle to your skin. The sapphires disappear. Yes.
Can I choose where it goes?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like it appears where you designate. Okay. It's magic.
Okay, cool.
Where would you like it?
The back of her neck, beneath her hair.
Then there is a magical, slightly shimmering, whitish silver symbol of the Iron Wolves. You're instructed that you basically show that to anyone with the Iron Wolves if you want to use their services. And then the tattooist who you met who did this will tell you that magic tattoos are a service provided by the Iron Wolves to any member that they can get at will. So you can pay to get magic tattoos that if you want them, or your friends.
No way! No way!
As
That's
one
so
of the
exciting.
perks, that is one of the perks of joining the Iron Wolves is access to the tattoos.
I'm so excited.
You do need to pay for the cost of the tattoo and the raw materials if there is one associated with it, but he will do the process, and there is a 0% chance of failure because he is a professional.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited.
Do friends of members get this?
Yeah, Fang told Sai that everyone with her can have the perks of being an honorary member.
Way. That's incredible.
Yeah. Remember, you lose this benefit if you don't do your monster hunts. And then you are directed at the Slayers board to be told, like, these are the monster hunts we have currently. The only monster hunts on the board currently are for a nest of wyverns located to the north of the city, midway between the city and the border of the north. There's a nest of wyverns to the north that are causing a problem and need extermination. The reward is... I need to do quick math. What's 6 times 50? 300. The reward is 650 gold pieces, plus anything that you get from the wyverns. There is a white Abishai that has been seen walking the borders between the Empire and the North. It is an unregistered devil, and as such, it has been commissioned to be defeated immediately, as that is the most dangerous kind. And there is a mission that is denoted as hard, or for veterans only, but you're still allowed to take it. A strange creature has been seen in the mountains in the center of the Empire. People have been going missing as a result of this creature, as every time people leave on the main road, they are attacked, and at least one traveler is abducted. Attempts to locate the creature by the military have all failed, and the expertise of the Iron Wolves was called in an attempt to identify and potentially terminate the creature if deemed necessary. There is an expedition on this quest because the Empire does not like its people being abducted, and several have already gone missing.
Money.
And I have this information.
Oh, I'll put it in the Discord. It's fine.
Cool.
You can just put Wyvern, White Abishai, strange creature in the mountains. And then just tell me if you tell Onyx about those.
Yes.
Yes, you do, or yes, you'll tell me when you do.
You haven't taken it yet, right?
No, she has not taken it yet.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
In that case, red flag. White Abishai are devils. White Abishai are devils from the hells, and they are not supposed to be here. That's really fucking weird. Because you know that the only time devils are allowed to be here is to make contracts. They're not allowed to just hang out. Like, that's super fucking weird. That he's just hanging out by the border of two countries, just kind of chilling, doing apparently nothing. Like, huge red flag. You also know that white... Like, it's extremely uncharacteristic for a devil. There's obviously something more going on that, like, the average person wouldn't realize. And it's a white Abishai, which you know is a devil from the first layer of the Hells. It is one of the spawn of Tiamat, the god of chromatic dragons. It is a dragon devil. So it's a white dragon devil hybrid.
Needs to go.
Based on what I know, would it be bad for me to try to kill it?
No, totally different layer of hell. Yours is like the 6th one. She could care less what happens on the 1st.
Yeah, so like it being here, it's a huge red flag to me, and I know that there wouldn't be an issue with me.
I mean, obviously, if you walk up to it and it's like, "Yo, homie," and then shows you like a peace sign, like because devils are contract based. So like hypothetically, if this devil was contracted to your person, yeah, you'd get in trouble if you killed it. But the statistical odds of that, you've never heard of an Abishai ever hanging with your group, because they almost always exclusively hang with Tiamat on the first layer, and the first layer's person in charge is Zariel, who is one of the peacekeepers, quote unquote peacekeepers of hell, and her and your dude are not on good plans, because you're like the criminals of hell and she's like the cops of hell, so they don't like each other.
Yeah, that one seems that devil shouldn't be there.
Can we are we of the capacity to be able to kill it?
Calling us weak again?
Because I don't think we could take on a nest of wyverns as we are right now. But I don't know how many wyverns come in a nest, so...
Minimum 2, maximum 6.
Do I know?
Yeah, no, I don't think we could.
As for in terms of strength, White Abishai, roll history with advantage.
Straight roll. Holy
nice.
Shit.
Pretty fucking tough. Like, they resist most forms of damage. They're immune to cold and poison. And they have most of the abilities of white dragons, just kind of watered down. But in exchange, they get a lot of the abilities and resistances of being a devil, including, like, advantage against saves against magics. Like, magic doesn't work as well against them as, like, it would a normal creature. If it's just one, and you all 6 of you fight it, you could probably take it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna relay that information. I'm gonna say, there are certain aspects of it. I'll list out the resistances. We can more than likely take it as long as there's just the one of it.
Can we ask anybody if it is known if there's only one, or
you asked the overseer who manages the board?
Yeah.
He'll tell you that as far as the information that has been given to the Iron Wolves, they were only told that there was a single white Abishai, and as such, the contract is only for one single white Abishai. If there are more, you are not required to kill them. You could simply kill one and then leave, and then your mission will still be completed, because it is on the person who took out the contract to gather that information.
Okay.
Would we get paid more? If
no.
There was more.
No, because you're getting the money. You're getting paid from the person who took out the contract. So they paid enough for one Abishai, but there's no more money. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to do a good deed, sure you could, but you would not. There's no requirement to make the contractor pay more.
In terms of proof, what do you need in terms of proof?
Like a head?
Typically a head. You would know that when devils are killed, they basically melt into ichor. So you would need to collect the ichor in some type of jar. Yeah, so that it could be checked.
Okay.
You would also know that killing a white Abishai on the material plane, would not kill it. It would send it back to the Hells, and then it would reform in like 2 months. But it would still accomplish the goal of the quest. It just, might remember you.
Okay.
And then as for the strange creature, if you ask the Overseer, he'll say that basically caravans that are going from here through the mountains in this. I'll make it really easy. I'll show you on the big map, because that way I can make it really easy to understand. Basically, the center of the empire is the one that's been having the issue with ribbon. So you see where you guys are in Clovecross?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, anytime a caravan goes through here, like this, see this path between 3 mountains, just to the south of Clovecross? Yeah.
Yep.
Anytime,
That sounds awfully...
anytime anyone goes either to Kingspear or tries to go the other way, like to wrap around to head towards the capital, they are always... I don't know why Cole showed up on the overworld map, but they always get attacked by something. People aren't able to describe it. Nobody knows what it is. Like the attempts to describe it have all been like gibberish, and it always attacks, takes at least one person. When it takes a person, it always runs away.
It sounds
Weren't we warned of something as
familiar.
we were traveling past there? Out of the fingers?
You were told that there were trolls in the hills. And I will say, as like adventurers, you are fairly confident this does not fit the motif of trolls. Trolls are big, dumb, stupid. They're just hard to kill, and they just kill one person and eat them. And everyone kind of knows what trolls are. So if all these professional merchants are being attacked with their guards, and none of the guards recognize the monster, it's probably not a troll.
Do we know if the people that are being taken, is there anything similar about them?
Nope. Every description given says that it's the first person that it can like basically knock out. So whoever goes down first, whether it be a soldier, a guard, a merchant, whoever, gets grabbed and then it takes off.
And which way was
right here? It's in this.
I don't know if that's the mission for us, guys, considering it's veteran. Where's the Abishai one?
That would be it's
for the
somewhere.
North border, right?
It would be somewhere here. It has been seen up and down the border between the thing. So see where the white line meets the green line? Somewhere there.
White versus green, yeah.
Yeah.
And what about just the wyvern was in the forest nearby, right?
Yes, so it is in the mountains nearby, so probably like here. Like just see where the word Clovecross is.
So either way,
somewhere a little north of that word. You could say.
So the thing is,
they are all in places that you might be going.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Imagine that.
Almost like it was set up that way on purpose.
You could also say that I'm not so mean that none of these are impossible. They're just harder. Some might just be harder than others.
Right. So our original plan was to go up north first and then head down to Kingspear. So it sounds like regardless of which way we go, we might end up encountering 2 of these things anyway.
Yeah. We might not technically need to fight the devil.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's a devil. It doesn't always... Just because it's not supposed to be here doesn't mean it can't be negotiated with.
Yeah, but we don't get the...
No, but you're saying we would have to... What I'm countering... You only need
one of them.
Is you said we might encounter both of them. Technically speaking, if we were to take the wyvern one, we don't have to worry about the devil one, even if we come across it. Possibly. And vice versa.
So which flyer should we take?
The one that comes across does.
Because the way this works is we have to pick one, or we just have to do one.
You have to tell them that you're actively going to go do it. It doesn't mean you need to do it instantly, but they need to know that someone is working on it.
Got it. Okay.
That way you can't just store a bunch of monster parts and then say, oh, by the way, I did it, and then lie, basically.
Got it. I mean,
Cole doesn't have a preference.
Seems to be a word people are saying a lot today.
Yeah.
Look, if the plan is to go north,
let's get the devil. Boom.
We can take the devil. It could be a difficult fight. We could take the wyverns. It could be a difficult fight. Nothing is going to be a walk in the park. But Sai, I will say it this way. This is also your group. You're the one that has to make the impression. You're the one that has to commit to this. You have the information. Do you want to take on the wyverns or the devil?
Would it help if I told you would it help if I told you the gold
doesn't
rewards?
Seem to care.
Yeah, give me the gold reward.
Okay, so the wyvern one.
Actually, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. So the wyvern one is hold on, let me just check my notes. The wyvern one is, like I said, it's 650. And then the Abishai will be 7 times 50 is 350.
Yes.
Fuck, why did I do that? Why did I make it an odd number? What's 350 divided by 2?
That's hilarious.
175?
What was the question?
350 divided by 2 is 175?
Yep.
Then that would be 675. And then the mystery creature is 12 times 50.
I don't think we're worried about that one right now.
12 times
600.
600. 1200.
I think we'll take the Abishur.
So Abishab 675, wyvern 650.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. But I don't like that. That doesn't sound right. I'm going to make white Abishai 700.
Cool. I say we go for the gold, but not the one that's going to kill us, because that one's also not on our path right now.
To be fair, you guys have not decided.
Do we know anything about wyverns?
Yeah, I'll let you roll for it in a second. You guys technically never decided. Okay. You said you were going to get to Clovecross and then pick if you were going to go to Kingspear or if you were going to go north. You never locked in. That's why I drew both paths for you like 6 months ago. You never picked. So you don't know which one is going to be on your way.
We said we had the preference of going north.
You had the preference of going north. But you
no,
guys,
there was...
Yeah. You guys hadn't voted on it.
Preference of going north.
Yeah.
I thought we...
Yeah, Cole had the preference of going north. Onyx was going to go wherever
we did talk about it, and everybody couldn't agree.
Yeah, so you said you'd vote on it when you got there. Now you're here. You either need to go north from this city to go to the Great Forest, or wrap around from this city. So all of them are technically on your way, because you haven't picked your way yet. And anyone who wants to can roll history on wyverns. They're a fairly common monster.
Okay. All right. I asked. I guess I'll roll it. It's gonna be horrible. Yeah, I knew it.
You know that they are big, flappy reptiles. People think that they're dragons, but they're technically not related to dragons at all. And you know that, like, they fuck people up. It'd be pretty scary.
Well, I mean, if I'm taking this, you are fighting with me or not?
Thor's gonna watch you. You get him, Tiger.
I'll do my best. I might die in the process. I guess this really, like, depends on, like, if you guys are fighting with me or not.
Assume we're all gonna be fighting.
I'm pretty sure we'll fight with you.
I feel like we should take the wyverns.
I feel like having a devil angry at us is never a good thing.
Agreed.
But then again, I'm not gonna lie, the thing the way that they described whatever is going on to King Spear sounds kind of familiar, at least with people being unable to describe what the thing is. Taking one person is weird. It does not really sound like what happened before, but it's always learning. So that could be something we need to go deal with. That could be like our thing.
It also
Two birds
could
with one
very
stone
much
type of
not
thing.
be.
We have to go
I
that
don't
way
know if-
anyway.
The one that veterans only.
It's not veterans
To be
only.
fair,
It's veteran
You don't know
level.
what that. Do you know what veterans means? Oh, veteran level.
Yeah, it's not only. It's not restricted. She can take it, but it's advised. Like veterans advised. Like think of it like in your bounty system. There's the regular bounties, and there's the bounties on black paper. This is the we really want this fucking one done. Veterans, please do kind of paper.
I mean,
I personally think the
so
wyverns sound
the
pretty
thing
cool.
is, it's your decision. I don't. We will. As far as of right now, I'll fight with you. But
we'll take.
You were worried about the wyverns.
I'd also like to point out
Then you
that
worried
if I
about the
see
devil, and then
wyverns,
you
I can
wanna
turn into
potentially
one.
take
Just
the one
pointing that
that's
out.
the hardest.
Aren't wyverns monstrosities?
Sorry,
Let's go.
what'd you say?
Let's go.
Sai has tripled
don't know.
down on wyverns, and she's the one who's making the decision. She's grabbing that shit.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you go to
Wyverns.
the you go to the
I've
overseer.
grabbed it.
You go to the overseer, and then you take and you're like, we're taking the wyvern quest.
Yeah.
Right? You're locking in. Okay, you're like, okay. He's like, okay.
Yes.
He's like, please turn in however many wyvern heads you get from the nest, and any eggs that you find in the nest destroyed. Well, I mean, they don't have to be destroyed, but bring them so that they don't hatch and then create more wyverns. And then once you turn those in, you'll get your reward at any Iron Wolves location. So in any city.
Okay. And I relay that to the party, and we now have the quest. So I guess we're going north first.
Do you at any point bring Ataraxia downstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Addie, I feel like you would like to see this. It's pretty. Here you go.
It's pretty? Okay, sure. Cry cat.
Shapes.
Pretty kitty.
Literally all you had to say was big cat, and you would have had me sold. Like.
Yeah,
Well, Flower. Does Flower come too? Does Flower to see the crag cats?
Should Flower join? Yeah, Flower can come.
She was with us last time.
Yeah, she's pretty much only gonna follow you and me anyways. So yeah.
Ophis, I have a question about the tattoo thing.
Yes.
Hello.
We're back.
They're back.
A lot of them are like attunement based and then
Yes.
vanish when they are used.
Yes.
So
they are temporary. Most of them.
I would have to. So I would just. Okay.
Yeah. They're cheap. They're cheap, but most of them are one use.
Yeah. Dang.
And then there are the expensive ones that are permanent.
I just wanted Sai to be tatted up.
I mean, you can get regular tattoos all day for basically free, but they won't do anything.
I know, but I want them to do stuff. But I don't know how much. Like, it doesn't tell me like how much they are.
Oh no, it comes down to their rarity level. So like a common tattoo is like 100, and then rare is like anywhere from 100 to 500. Legendary is like, I'm sorry, not legendary. Ultra rare is, or very rare is 1,000 to 5,000, and then they work. And legendary is like fucking 25,000.
So I guess Sai and Addie are going downstairs for me to see
Flower.
the cats.
You see
and
the
Flower
cats.
to see the cats.
They
yeah.
are very cute.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Can I try to pet one, or will they let me?
They'll let you pay you.
Do I have to do animal handling like Colton too?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Fuck it up.
Watch my +5 turn fucking.
Oh,
wow.
So you're pretty confident.
Yeah.
The cat dies
That's
from
nuts. Insane.
the
What a way
cat
to
dies
use
from
double nat.
the cat dies from bliss.
No.
Cat
You're now
dies
wanted
from
in every
bliss.
city.
Yeah, Fang is coming for your head. You killed her cat.
No. No.
No. You pet the cat so good that you can check your wild shapes folder and you can now turn into a crag cat.
Yes.
Granted, you have
That's
no idea.
crazy.
You have no idea what they can do in combat because you've never been one, but you know you can turn into one.
Yeah, baby.
Double nat 20s is insane.
Yeah, I'm glad you use that on. I'm glad you use that on petting a cat and not like
Yeah,
rolling
right.
to know what
That's
wyverns
always-
are.
That's always how it fucking works.
To be fair, I rolled an 18.
Super
petting the damn
kitties.
cat.
Dude, I just love Calyx. Calyx, I know I can hear the gears turning in his head. He's like, how many wyverns? How many wyverns, Ophis? And I'm like, I don't know.
If it's 6, we're fucked.
No, just everyone takes one.
Yeah, that'll go great.
Flower, get one of the wyverns.
Hey, so by the way, they're petting cats. Does anybody want to run the duos? Do we need to
Who's
register?
feeling lucky?
Okay, I know I was trying to call you weak before,
Um,
but like I was waiting for her to say was if she actually is calling you weak. But no, I don't think you should fight, idiot.
Says the one about a fight, idiot.
Okay. Let me hit you. Let's see how it goes.
You ain't touching
How
me.
about
You're
you guys
squishy.
don't fucking do that?
That's just fuck boy.
You're squishy.
That's just fuck boy.
You are in an arena with no cover.
I don't need cover, just an ally.
Who's going to be squishy?
With magic.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed squishy though.
With
No
magic.
squishies.
Brontes, run up and punch that guy.
Technically, in theory, they should be squishy too.
One of them will.
No,
one of them will.
their fighter doesn't have to be squishy.
One of them
The
should
wizard,
be
the
squishy.
wizard is guaranteed squishy.
Yeah. Their magic person
Doesn't
will be
matter what
just
kind
as
of wizard
squishy.
they are, guaranteed
Yeah,
squishy.
their magic person will be just as
Always
squishy as your magic people, and you can assume their fighters will be probably just about as good as you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing this professionally.
Right. So their fighters are not squishy like you are, Cole.
I'm not squishy if they don't touch me.
Would you like to ask the bartender any information about the fights?
Yeah.
What are
Let's
you
wander over
asking?
that way. Well, for one, what do you know about the duo, the guy that doesn't use
Time
magic?
and courts.
Courts. What do you know about
And
courts
time.
as far as primary attack ability?
He's not
That
going to tell you
information.
that because that'd be insider information.
I just asked if
Yeah.
that's something he can give.
No, he's not going to do that. I mean, he'll be like, I can tell you about rules and I can tell you about the schedule, but he's like, but I won't tell you the strategies of our fighters. Just the same way
Can
that
you
I
tell
will
me
not
this-
tell
Can you
anyone
at
about
least
yours.
tell us like
Can
size,
you tell me
rates,
the
anything?
stature of the guy?
Oh, he's just a guy. He's just like a normal human dude.
Well, guys, we already know that Quartz uses unarmed fighting.
And he's a human-esque.
We're all human-esque.
Yeah, you're all humanoids.
You just said it was human, though.
I did.
Okay.
But remember, human doesn't necessarily mean the race human. You like Calyx is also a human in the context of D&D. He is just not the race human.
He's a humanoid. We're
Human.
all
That's
humanoid.
why Calyx can be hold personed, even though he
Okay.
isn't. Yeah.
Is Quartz bigger, or is Quartz more like Onyx or me over here?
He'll tell you that she's on the he'll tell you that she's on the thin side. She's way leaner than both of you.
The names have already been
God
dropped.
damn, she's a monk.
She's way leaner than both of us. Okay. So it's even easier. No, keep that up.
You should not.
What
What
Monk's
time
a
is
little
the
scary,
one-on-one
but
fight?
If you say
What time
even
is the
easier,
one-on-one?
he visibly laughs.
Yeah, I'm assuming that does not mean it's easier, obviously.
What time is the one-on-one fight?
It's after both of them are after sundown, so it's one right after the other. So during the dinner rush, after sunset, that we immediately do the marshal, and then that gets cleaned up in about 5-10 minutes, and then we immediately do the tag team.
Okay, what do I have to do to register for that?
25 gold in your name.
Okay.
Does anybody want to do the duos?
How did I?
You stab him? I mean, okay, his AC is like 10.
Wait, how did I even? How did I even?
And death saves. That means he mollywopped you in one
Dude,
shot.
Dead.
Hey,
Well, the bartender was not from another plane of existence, so he only takes 9 slashing and then dies. So.
hey, Calix.
Let's not. Okay.
I know
No
you didn't
murder.
mean it. I know you didn't mean it. Just mark off 25
Dude,
gold.
I don't even know how I did that. I guess I fat fingered the shit out of my screen.
Happens. And then Sai, what were you saying?
Calix, I think you should view these fights as a way to better yourself, to improve us for the future of our home by defeating our enemies. So you could see this as a way, somebody help me, Cole.
Guys, I have 69 gold left.
Nice. Oh, Calix, a voice echoes in your head that says, "These fights aren't to the death. That everyone is consenting."
Everyone's consenting.
I go back to the
Does the sign outside literally say die, not on them?
This will be a way to improve
death.
yourself. So it can be better for later against the enemies that we have.
That's towards
12.
Calix. No? Don't I get advantage if we have other people like we did against Onyx?
You don't have advantage if I don't say you have advantage, and also the rolls mean nothing if I don't tell you to roll. So that 12 isn't even a 12.
Bullshit.
Oh. You don't get to roll first and then say, "Oh, I'm doing persuasion" when you see it's
Yeah,
a good
literally,
number.
what?
She literally asked me to help. And
Yeah,
that's
help,
what we did
like
to Onyx.
say something, not roll random dice.
Yeah,
I don't really,
say something.
I tried 3 times before to get Calix to do it, and he won't do it.
I'm listening to Calix. Calix, what?
I don't see how fighting another person is for the betterment, though, even of myself.
Have you never sparred before? How do you get better at fighting without fighting and sparring and practicing with other people?
That was actually that was a good argument. I can't even lie.
That was a really good argument.
Think of all
that was actually solid. Wait.
Think of all
argument.
Dude, just think of all the night vision goggles you could buy Cole with the money from winning.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, what about the money? We need it to get our mission more successful.
Dude, you haven't even gone to the store yet in this town to see what is for sale. You need money.
You need it.
Okay, did that convince you? Do I have to roll? Like,
No, it's no. That was actually convincing enough for Calix to be like, fine. It's not to the death, and I guess I could learn something if it's fighting. Sure.
Cole's gonna hit him on the shoulder. You big lug. I knew you'd go.
However, that means I need a spellcaster to help me, or a spellcaster to help Cole.
What?
Cole, wait, did Onyx convince you not to fight?
Well, it can only be
I had a feeling the slap on the shoulder was Cole handing off the torch for you to do it.
You can do it.
I would do it.
You got this.
Because I would be the only other option. Because I want the gold for the group as far as training as well. I think you're the better fit. I'd love to. But if you're willing to, I will happily be a cheerleader.
Okay. Sai, Addie, Brontes, who wants to do it with me? Who wants to do the fight?
Well, technically, if Addie's being magic, her turning into a bear could technically be the magic, right?
And
well, so we talked about this earlier. Technically, I shouldn't wild shape because if I wild shape, I can't still use magic against them, and that would technically be like melee martial.
Is your magic better than my magic?
But I can conjure animals. That is magic. That is no longer martial. That counts.
Wait.
Did we go to the bartender?
I thought before he said that I was asking if you could be martial, and you with changing is borderline, but then spawning. Why, if you're being the spellcaster, yes, you can.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. That's what she's asking. If I could be the spellcaster, and I said I can't wild shape as the spellcaster, but I could conjure animals, that would be okay.
Okay, because when she's wild shapes, her attacks, she can't use magic in wild shape form. and her attacks are melee attacks.
Yeah, she can't
She would have
speak
to
as an
stay as
animal, so she cannot cast
Ataraxia.
spells.
She would have to stay as Ataraxia. I had a stroke.
heard.
She would have to stay as Ataraxia. She could conjure animals, which is the spell portion, and use other spells, but she cannot become an animal herself because that becomes the melee.
But that's still magic.
I
We already talked about this.
don't
Why
think
are
you're
we-
understanding this. I don't know how to make you understand this more. She can do one or the other. Not
Yeah,
both.
I could be martial or spellcaster, but if I'm martial, then I can use my wild shape. If I'm spellcaster, I can only do the conjure animals. I can't do both.
Yeah, if she's martial, she cannot cast any spells. She is instantaneously disqualified if she does so.
I know she's not trying to be martial.
I was like, if she's magic, then she can't wild shape. Because the second she wild shapes, she can no longer cast spells. So if she hits someone as a wild shape, she's automatically disqualified. Because that's melee, that's martial. She cannot do one or the other mechanically. Because she's not an 18th level.
Don't know how to. That is the clearest way it could be said.
All right, I give up.
Furthermore, we established I can use the echo, right?
Because
it's just hitting stuff in 2 places.
If you're gonna lock in, I'm gonna pull up my phone and I'm just gonna double read Echo Knight to make 100% sure it doesn't say anything about magic. If magic is in that description, then I have to make a decision. I will also say.
You do that.
Yeah.
While everybody else argues.
I will also say, you guys watch as the bartender walks up next to you and goes, "Oh, sorry guys, I'm just putting this up on the bulletin board because no one asked me about this. This is the schedule for the next 3 nights of the kinds of matches that we're doing 2 times a day. If you want to look at it," and then he walks away.
I'll look at it.
Cool. You see that tomorrow there's a 1v1 spell slinger match, and then after that there's a stealth off for tomorrow.
Stealth off.
Oh yeah. And then
So we know who's doing the stealth off.
and then the day after that there's a free for all.
Echo is magic.
Okay. So then you can't do that.
So no echo.
But you can do
I'm
everything.
justified.
But you could do your
I feel
other
like-
stuff, right? Like second wind, action surge. None of that is technically magic, so that's all still fine.
Correct.
Yeah.
The only thing is I can't use my Unleash Incarnation, which is the only thing.
True, but
I feel like
it
you're still
allows
pretty strong without that.
Yeah, it allows magic items, so your shield is still technically allowed, and any abilities you get from that as well. So
What are the odds I can Unleash Incarnation on myself in like a second? No, I can't.
probably not.
It's all good. Like double up the blade strike. Hope nobody notices.
Yeah, right. Just do it absolutely perfectly every time. Meanwhile, the ref is just staring at you with magic eyes, like, is he fucking dumb? Get him out of here.
Okay, so spellcasters, who's going up with Calyx?
Sai would like to fight, but if Addie wants to, Sai will not.
What about the wizard?
It sounds like the wizard should fight tomorrow.
If the wizard thinks he'll do good in a one-on-one.
It's a spell
Also,
slinging.
technically speaking, not everybody
com-
has to go every day.
And also,
Not everyone
who's to
can
say
go
how
every day.
long we're gonna be here.
It's true.
We might also have other things to take care of at night.
Also true. We should also we need to go check out the magistrate thing if we are to figure out Flower situation.
Yeah, but again, he said it's like lunchtime right now, so that doesn't.
It's
matter.
like, yeah,
We're gonna
12:30,
do
1
that.
Right.
o'clock.
Let's
just
make our
registering.
decision, and then I don't think we're getting to fighting this session. No matter what.
We're not. That was we never
Absolutely
were going
not.
to. I just need to know so that I can make it.
I want to. Sai wants to.
So
Then
Sai
just
can do
then
it.
go sign up. No one's.
Okay, I
I
signed
can't
up.
stop you.
Sai, can I borrow 2
I
gold?
signed up.
He wants to borrow 2 gold.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Onyx versus Tarlac, the champion, and then Sai and Calyx tag team against Time and Quartz.
I'm afraid, but let's go.
Guys, what I'm going to say is we shouldn't put our own money into it because realistically speaking, we would only get whatever bets we make. Oh, no, I guess that we would get the payout on the bet, right?
Yeah, you get 25% of the pot before they pay out.
Well,
all the other
I would
bets.
get, like, the fighter gets
the winner.
25%.
The winner
of the
gets
pot.
25% of the pot.
But then if, let's say, Cole, Addie, and Brontes, they would also then get whatever their payout is.
Yeah. If they bet
thing
on
is, we
you,
need
if they
the
bet
odds.
on you, yeah,
Sorry.
they would get their return. So let's say there was 2-to-1 odds against you, they would get double what they put in, and then you would get 25% of the pot first. They would use the other 75% to pay back everyone who bet on you, and then the house keeps the rest.
Yep.
So if they bet on, you could theoretically go, Onyx is definitely going to win. We put 1,000 on Onyx at 2-to-1 odds, make 2K, and then Onyx, you would get paid your 25%. So you'd be paid like 500 gold.
Yeah.
You could
So I
call
think
this
if you guys
place
want to-
a very exploitable source of money.
What I was gonna say is, if you guys want to make bets on us, great. We should also maybe you guys sneak around and try to convince people that we're gonna win.
We're gonna lose. You mean?
Yeah, you want you to not be the favorite.
Yeah. You want them to think that you're going to get blown out.
You want people to just place bets.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because if they bet on you winning and then you win,
Yeah, look at that
then
broken horn girl over there.
you don't
She
get a
ain't doing
lot.
nothing.
Yeah. You want the odds to be against you so that your party members get a bigger return.
Okay. I'm not obviously going to a casino often, so
Yeah. Well, it's like sports betting, right? If you bet on the team that everyone thinks is going to lose, your odds are higher because everyone thinks they're going to lose.
We're stacking up a parlay.
Yeah. That's exactly what you're doing.
I'm
You're
also
parlaying.
I'm also not good at sports betting.
Clearly.
I have someone here that could testify to that.
But yeah, I have written down who's thing, and then because we have a little bit of time left, are you guys going to head over to the mansion?
Yeah, I say then we just go to the mansion and try to steamroll at least the start of it, if we can.
Okay, you walk over to the mansion, and as you walk over to the mansion,
wait, hold up, before we go, do we really want to be walking around as a huge group?
I think we're pretty much okay, but if you want to split the party, you can split the party.
You're the one
I
that-
think
if
it's probably...
If you're convinced we're okay, fine. I don't know.
Unless you want unless you have something, well, part of some of us should go check out the shops too, because we need gear and stuff.
I'm just saying, based on the message before was be careful. Like,
yes,
if our group is seen together doing bad things, but who defines bad things? Walking around the city with that type of warrant out could be intriguing enough, considering we're
technically there's no warrant out.
Let's just walk 100 feet or so behind each other like we did on the way up. Call it a day
Well-
and let's be on our way.
Brontes
Addy,
wanted
what do
to
you
go.
mean there's no warrant out?
There is no warrant out.
But do I? No, wait.
I said
do
technically
I know
there's
that?
no warrant.
Yes, we told you.
Yeah, we told you.
We shared this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was basically he got
You listen to the rat?
Yeah, I mean to the rat, dude.
Brontes, are you alive?
Yeah, basically what the dude said was, hey, in Orange Bloom was, hey, I got a notification to be on the lookout for people matching this description for some reason for these hypothetical charges. He warned you. You found the people on the road, beat them, they exploded. That was weird. Then you snuck into town, you went to the bounty office, and the bounty office person said that a bounty for those people was not going to be issued for like another 2 weeks, assuming that the banditry and the crimes that they were charged with continued. She said if those people are not seen doing the crimes they're accused of, it would be assumed that they basically moved on or got killed, and then the guild would no longer give a shit. But if people matching those descriptions were seen committing crimes, then they would associate those descriptions with those crimes, and then a bounty would be issued.
Okay.
So yeah, if you as 6 people go knock off a liquor store, yeah, they're probably gonna just go, oh yeah, that's them. But if you guys are just walking down the street doing nothing, you're not just gonna like get jumped by guards for no reason. Is generally what what Marigold said.
To the mansion.
Okay.
So wait, no, because now Sai said split the party because Brontes wanted to go to the store to Moonglow. So are we all going to the mansion, or is half people going to the mansion?
We are literally not getting answers from Brontes. He might be knocked out.
Then I'm going to ignore him. Thanks.
He's not. I just checked in with him. He's fine. I don't know why he's not answering.
Are you muted?
Brontes,
Am I not speaking?
You were
You
muted.
are.
Now you are.
You were definitely muted before.
You wanted to go to the shops.
That is true.
We can split the party now. Half of us go
I'll
check
go
out
with
the.
Brontes to the shops.
Okay.
Thought you were fighting.
Did-
Price me out some
That's
night
tonight.
vision goggles.
It's later.
Who else wanted to go to the
Why are you going
shops?
with
I would
this?
like to go to the mansion because the kid.
I'll go mansion.
I'll go mansion.
I'm going mansion.
Oh, then I'll go shop.
I mean, I just
It
have
doesn't
no
need to be a
goal.
3-3 split. If you want to go mansion, you can go mansion.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be.
I'm just
perfect.
going
Doesn't need to be
mansion
Yeah.
because I've been very involved with Flowers thing this entire time. Like
Yeah.
Fair
I'm going there.
So Cole, if you wanted to come mansion, you can totally do that. But it doesn't.
I'll go shopping.
You don't have to.
Well, since the
Okay.
least amount of people, it sounds like the
Split
least amount of,
party.
it seems like the least amount of people are going shopping. There's like 2 or 3 people shopping. So, map transfers to the moon. That first half will go to the Moonglow trading post. They teleport through the walls.
We love wall teleporting.
This trading post is a medium-sized storefront run by its proprietor, Salt. She is an average height, extremely pale woman in her 30s with long jet black hair. You notice on the shelves that this store offers any mundane good without limit. Additionally, they offer the following magic items for sale. Health potions, they have 3 in stock for 50 gold pieces. Speed slurp health potions for 75 gold pieces, a max 3 in stock. Blaster goggles, a magic item. Goggles of night, a magic item. The slasher short sword, and behind a glass case is something known as the deck of rewritten destiny. Each magic item can only be purchased once. An explanation of what each item does are located down below. You can click and read it at any time. Salt, in addition, is an alchemist by trade, and she can make to order any potions you like. 100 gold pieces, she can make 2 common or 1 uncommon non-healing potions of your choice. It will always take 1 full day to complete, whether you get 1 or 2. She can also take requests for magic items. If it is not something in her network, she will source it for you via her contacts. This will cost 75 gold pieces and 1 day per rarity level of the item. In doing this, you are not purchasing the item. She is just linking you to someone selling it, and the cost that you pay is not affecting the cost of the item itself when you find it.
Hey then.
Hey.
She greets you happily.
So I am interested. I see you have a pair of night goggles. What are they running, price wise?
It's in them.
All the prices are listed.
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't.
250.
I didn't open the thing. 250. Oof.
Also, quick question: did we each take that 30 gold before?
Yes.
Right now it's just in a pouch, but yes,
Yeah.
I think we agreed on that.
So I can apply it to my.
30 gold.
Yeah, everyone's got 30.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I could apply that.
That's fine. And then I'm going to put the 140 on the steel maw document when the session's over.
Just so I remember, you said the paper that I accommodated from last, we agreed was 2 levels worth, right?
Yeah, it's
the paper for what? For the
goggles and night.
You mean for like transcribing spells?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You said it's 50 gold per.
Yeah, it's 50 golds of paper and ink
Purchase
per
level.
spell level, unless you're doing an evocation spell, and then you get 50%. So, like, if you buy 50 gold pieces of paper and ink, you can do a level 2 spell evocation, or you can do a level 1 spell of anything else.
Okay, can I, while we're here at this store, can I buy 2 levels worth of ink and paper?
Okay, you buy 100
100
gold. You buy
gold.
100 gold pieces of ink and paper.
Cool.
She sells that to you happily, and she goes, "I'm glad I could be of assistance. Are you looking for magic items?" She gestures to her magic items.
I know the rogue over there is.
She turns her head slowly. "If it's something I have in stock, feel free to look."
Are you buying items?
Like magic items?
No.
Me?
I got a cool rock.
That's real nice for you.
Dude.
Real convincing there.
Well, my brother's trying to...
You know where I can sell gems?
My brother's trying to say is we...
Oh, you're trying to sell precious stones? Yeah, I'll buy precious stones. Who calls gems rocks? She will buy any gems that you have that have a monetary value at value.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna sell my rock.
Is that the?
Do you care what rock
why don't
it is?
Why don't we do the negotiation portion of
I'm gonna
this?
negotiate, yeah, but does it matter like what it is? I didn't write it down.
The chrysotile.
Yeah, the chrysotile.
Oh yeah, is that the 50 gold piece gem you got from the king? The one you had a choice of one gem? Yeah, okay, then yeah. Then,
I also have I have a sapphire.
Yeah, that's fine. So basically, the only reason that matters is because sometimes there's spell components that specify. Yeah. But she'll pay you 50 for both if you offer them. She'll look at
that's why I was
quality.
asking. Like, pick something that was not like.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna put both stones on the table. Is there any room for a little more?
Oh yeah, it's a big counter.
I'm assuming she offers 100 because that's what they're worth.
She does.
What?
Oh, she does. Yeah.
Would we be able to get anything more out?
Are you asking her if she'll pay more than they're worth? She would no. I value them at about 50 gold pieces each.
Okay. Well, before you just take them, I do have a question. Are you set firm on your prices for the goggles of night?
All magic item prices are fixed. I don't set those prices. That's upper management, she says jokingly, like in pointing upwards.
Shit. Do it. Yeah, no shit, do it, but I need money. Alright, so I don't really have too many options here. If you can't negotiate, that's okay. I get it. It's not your store necessarily. Alright, so then I'll do that. So what I need to do is I'm gonna sell you these 2 precious gems.
Okay. She will hand you a bag of 100 gold pieces.
Okay. And then I have 121 already, so that'll put me at 221.
Mm-hmm.
I will empty mine, and then I'm gonna nudge to Onyx to loan me the other 29.
Onyx, do you loan him 29 gold?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, she'll go.
So I'm at 0, and I remove.
She'll go 250. I assume you're interested in the goggles.
Yeah.
Of night.
Yes.
Well, then, yeah, absolutely, and then she'll take your money. She'll hand them to you. Are you familiar with how they work?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's very simple. You put them on your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry. My brother here, he's a little stupid and doesn't even have enough money to pay his own bills.
I didn't know.
Thank you for your help.
Attune to it.
It is not attunement. Yeah, you just put them on and you instantly gain dark vision.
Cool. Okay.
And if you already had dark
does he
vision,
need a card for
that? I mean, if you really need a card to remember that you have dark vision, I can.
No, I was asking if you were gonna give him one.
I have one. I mean, if you really think you need it. Where is my?
It's super special. Okay. I think we're done.
Yeah. Because I don't need.
Here, I just put it in your journal.
Yeah, I'm good.
Save changes.
All right, thank you. String, classical. I'm just trying to see if I have anything else to sell anyway. Curious. Health potions.
Oh, we have the pristine wolf.
Yes.
Do you guys turn health potions into like splash potions? Is that a thing?
Flash. It's not Minecraft.
Someone must love Minecraft. No, we do have.
That's a thing.
I
didn't know that was a thing you can actually do.
We have regular health potions, and then we do have a contract with a glass maker who makes speed slurp health potions. You're able to drink them significantly faster by using a custom bottle. Those are a little more expensive. But unfortunately, we have nothing. We have no contact potions. Nothing that would they have to be ingested.
And that I could probably negotiate with.
Yeah, you can try to offer that. No.
Okay. And then I do have one other thing to sell if you're interested.
I will place Cole's pristine wolf pelt on the counter.
Not typically what I purchase, but I could probably find a few buyers for this, and she'll kind of look at it. This is the pristine wolf pelt from when you fought the Ankeg and the wolves at Orange Bloom, right?
Correct. Yeah, and I think I rolled a nat 20 to fucking skin it.
That's why it's
pristine. And I'm just trying to think what happened to that wolf, if there's any visible markings on it.
I don't think so.
I don't.
Starved.
No,
I think it's starved.
Oh, that's the one that had a heart attack, right? Because it went to run and it died. That heart attack.
Yeah.
So it's pristine. Yeah, she'll go, I'll give you, and then she kind of looks at it. She goes, I'll have to tan this, but I could give you 30 gold for it. You can roll insight if you think she's lying. With the 15, it seems like that's pretty high on the edge of what she's willing to offer for it.
All right. Well, so it's high, but can I roll persuasion and try to get 35, even 35 out of it? Just try to get an extra 5 for it.
You can try roll persuasion. She'll kind of like rub her chin, and she'll go, If you're willing to put it in as a bundle, I'll count it as in-store credit for the purchase of something else. So 30 gold in cash, or if you buy something else, she'll take 35 off the price.
Give me a moment and see if anybody else needs something else, because I did just buy the goggles from you, but I should have done this
first.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just got nudged and said, hey, we have this thing too, after the fact. Brontes.
You also, I was going to say, you guys came in as a group, so if Brontes wants to buy anything else, he could lump it into that.
Nope. Nothing else I need at the moment, honestly.
Okay. Cool. Do you sell arrows?
Yes.
Dude's gonna just buy 15,000 arrows.
I was gonna say it's one silver for
arrows at that point. Just
one silver, arrows. 1 silver for 10 arrows. So you'd need to buy 3,500 arrows.
How much are daggers?
Oh,
typically 2 gold.
Yeah,
two gold.
Yeah, how much are daggers? Do you have
2 gold?
2 gold?
2 gold. So you need to buy.
All right, can you give me 3 daggers?
17 daggers.
Oh,
wait.
It's
no. I take the 30 gold and it's 35 if it's all store credit.
It's 35 if it's in-store credit. So no cash, but 35 in-store credit, or 30 gold at cash in hand.
Just take the 30 in cash.
Can you give me a voucher for the 35?
Like you mean like you can come back later and use it?
Here in the next hour?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
sure.
Just take the 30.
She'll be like, sure.
Take the 30. You just spent all of your money on goggles.
She'll give you a writ.
Cash on.
You see her pull out a pen and paper, and she writes up a writ that is basically a coupon for 35 gold off your next purchase at Salt's Moonglow Trading Post.
The cash.
Oh my god, fine, I'll just take the 30 and call it a day. Sorry for being fucking greedy and rolling good persuasion. Fuck you.
Sorry. This was such nice handwriting too, and she rips up her voucher. And she goes, okay, and then she'll hand you 30 gold in cash.
Cool. And for the sake of the last thing here, I'm down like 10 arrows, so I'm going to buy 10 arrows from you.
Okay, that's all silver.
Cool, just so I'm topped off. I am done.
Okay, Brontes.
I just wanted the paper.
Anything else that you were supposed to do here? Maybe.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to talk to Salt.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we should do that.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to ask.
She doesn't know who you are. You might want to introduce yourself.
I'm gonna ask the.
It's almost like.
She's read your goggles.
Is the lady at the desk Salt?
Yes.
She said that earlier.
Herself.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
This trading post is a medium-sized storefront
I'll
run by
introduce
proprietor
myself
Salt.
to Salt as Brontes.
She'll immediately like squint her eyes and she'll go in a completely different voice, by the way. She'll go, "It's about time you got here." And she's like completely dropping the customer service facade. And she's like,
customer service voice is gone.
Yeah, come to the back quickly. And she'll like usher you to the back.
I'll follow.
You follow her? She will pull out paper.
Yes.
And she will slam it down in front of you, and she'll go, "Very recently, not too long ago, one of our merchants saw who we were able to identify as Shroud in Hoarfrost. For some reason, they were trying to put pressure on the merchants. They didn't have as much money as they needed. They were trying to extort large amounts, not of money, but they were trying to extort large amounts of sulfur and other magical reagents from the merchants. And we couldn't figure out why. We lost them somewhere around Hoarfrost."
I want the reagents for something for a spell.
We thought the same, but we don't know enough about the quantities to know what they're planning. But since it involves a high amount of sulfur, we assume it's something with evocation magic. Could be some sort of magical bomb or the creation of a new spell.
Potentially. You said Hoarfrost?
Hoarfrost.
So up north?
Yes, the town you need to, the border checkpoint town to get through to the north, that town. We don't know how they got through the border. The border's currently closed for some reason. No one's able to answer why, but they won't let any of our merchants in. But somehow they were able to get in and put pressure on the merchants in that town.
Good thing I think our party is already heading that way.
I mean, best of luck. I don't know how you'll get past the border, but I suppose if anyone can figure it out, Wardrobe seems to think you're very capable, so.
Do you have this in writing where I can copy it?
I could write it up for you, sure.
As a note?
Yeah. I'll write that up for
Cool.
you, and then I'll put it in your journal later. And then she'll tell you, listen, if you need anything supply-wise, let me know.
Can I ask the other two members of my party here if there's anything they can think of we should grab while we're here that would help?
Yeah, you can walk out, and then you walk out and ask them. I don't know if they are, but
yeah.
I mean, we're here, but
is there anything else? He's asking if there's anything else that
any
you need.
Materials like. No.
Maybe just a couple healing potions for the road then.
Sure. I can. I have enough permission. I can knock off 20 gold for all your healing potions. Anything you buy here, you can get them from 30. I make them myself, so I'm willing to eat the cost for what your mission is.
Cool. I'll grab one then for 30.
Okay. Add 1 healing potion to your inventory. Remember, and she'll say, like, basically she'll tell you, like, anybody you come in here with, consider yourself, like, on the good side. We'll try to help you out the best we can with prices if anybody needs anything.
Okay.
If only we've done this first.
Right, imagine. and then, she's relayed all the information that she has for you.
You're welcome.
That's everything she has.
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna go reconvene you with my my party members.
While you guys are doing that, meanwhile, at the mansion, you approach You approach the Magistrate Miles' magnificent mansion. The front door, you enter towards the front door of this very resplendent mansion, and you notice a large amount of staff seemingly awaiting you, as this is an open mansion. As soon as you enter into the antechamber of the mansion, and you are met with the following sight. You watch as Onyx explodes because he's not here, and so does Brontes because he explodes, and Cole explodes. Then you enter the antechamber of the museum, and you are met with the sight of an entirely marble and granite interior. Inside, there's a desk with an employee who seems to be gesturing you inside, and inside you see several extremely lavish fixtures decorating the floors and walls. Paintings of incredibly high quality, statues of marble and stone, some of ice magically not melting, as well as large fixtures of gemstones and what appears to be magic items. Some of these are guarded with large glass cases, others with physical guards, and there are several commoners meandering about the museum. Entering the museum proper, you are met with an extremely large room. This room seems to feature 2 exhibits, but it is notable that there are rooms to the north and to the east, both of which seem to contain even more exhibits, as you realize that this mansion is not simply a mansion for living in. This is a mansion established to display incredibly large amounts of wealth to all who enter. Inside this mansion, you see no evidence of the person that Fang described, nor do you see anything that particularly catches your eye. But what you do know is that in this nest of immaculate wealth and resplendence, there is certainly something to learn, be either from history itself or from intel yet to be discovered. Who owns this building? What reasons does he have to display all of this wealth for no particular reason, if there is a reason at all? Or even still, why is someone as rich as this seemingly okay flaunting things that are so easily potentially stolen? All of these questions for next time on Ophisterra.